and welcome back to Sit Down Rolling. I'm your DM Matthew, and as always, I'm joined by John, Jason, Adam, Joe, and Rebecca. We're down Ben today. Ben is somewhere.
You said you couldn't make it.
He's gone somewhere again. He'll be back next week. Not next week. Week after next. I'm not here next week.
Abandoned him to the slime.
Abandoned him to the slime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to know what that means. No. No, thank you.
It's a game reference.
I'm trying to figure out what game it is. Why am I nose being weird? Why am I whispering? Sorry. Thanks. Hi. Oh yeah. Anyway, we're back. We're not here next week because I'm away in late. Actually, we're not going to restart it again. But yeah. So if someone wants to do it next week, feel free.
What about this sucker?
I can run the second level of that dungeon.
You can.
I can leave with Aggie if I want to. Before the stuff is really near that. Anyway, that's useful information for us, probably not for anyone listening, because it doesn't affect you.
Hello, third person to listen to this podcast.
Anyway, should we run into it?
Yes.
Sure, yeah, should I let Papa run the intro video? When we last left off, Volvit arrived back in Sedalia after travelling to Drisson first by mistake in search of Clarina and Cathra. Their political ally Clarina and Cathra, their angry dwarven friend. They travelled around to the Southern Plains estate in Sedalia, in the Quartz district, not too far away from where Volvit Manor is, the group's main stronghold in Planheim. They spoke with Clarina and Cathra about giving the small, half-orcish, half-elven child to them to look after, but Clarina didn't seem a big fan of the idea, especially with the election upcoming in the next couple of weeks, or a week and a bit, and with how she's currently being perceived through a series of political events the group avoided completely by doing things. She is concerned. You did other things. You had options and you went somewhere else, and look at me. Bit of that, the group discussing what they want to do, knowing they have the Sedalia celebration on victory within the next month, celebrating the battle or the attack of Sedalia and the group's defence in it. That, as long as the city's defences will be celebrated in a big kind of 3-day event and parade thing. The group obviously didn't realize about this, but they just got one communal one because I wasn't writing 6 letters individually because me I put a spell mistake somewhere and I'd stop them all again. Yeah, the group then decided they had about a month to do things, about a week and a half to selection, so they decided to head back to Kuldur Keep, met up with Reyfron, and are now discussing what to do with the next couple of weeks, and pick up with you guys. I'm actually arriving and discussing what to do. Before we start, I made a bit of a Laura last time, in a very hesitant quick check. So when the sword was pulled out of the bag holding with Sorcerer's ashes in it, instead of Motus having a vision with Heris, it was with, I don't know if I write names, to put in notes somewhere, Corella the Magistrate. A very similar figure, a tall, kind of tan-skinned angel with kind of two kind of unfurled wings, kind of bald hair, with kind of like a single kind of braid and a reverse mohawk in the middle, and he wore kind of like fairly heavy armour, and then the rest of it still kind of that same way as it did, and just with him there instead of Heris. And yeah, with that, the group, alright.
Karo would have done the legend lore on him, not Heritus.
Yes. What were you legend loring?
Him.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah, because that's the first time Karo's heard that name.
Yes. So, Karo the Magister.
Yeah, what was his name?
Corral the Magistrate, sorry. Is the. I'll just do a very quick rundown. And the page kind of flipped quickly. And it shows that he was the Light Brigade member of Tyr. He was kind of empowered by Tyr. He was a Solar of Tyr. He was very much a justice-themed warrior. Carried a big, heavy mace and wore heavy armor. He battled for. He was like the first to die. He died against Sorcerer. He was killed by Sorcerer while they kind of tried to seal him in Estrogus. But they succeeded and trapped him in there after they kind of not killed him or battled him enough he was weakened enough to seal him properly inside, along with his 2 hellhounds. And it's a very short history for Kral because he was only kind of lived for 100-ish years during from when the universe kind of created Eclipses and Excursion. So he's got this is probably the shortest list, but he was a Solar of Tyr. However, unlike most, his body is actually buried in Drusen. There's a cemetery in Drusen, the Temple of Tyr, and his body is actually buried in there. As the magic of the Estrogus kind of trapped his soul to the material plane. When he was buried in Drusen.
Well, I'd relay that to the group.
His soul's trapped.
I think probably that was part of how they managed to keep Sorcerer bound and let his soul transfer over to back to the abyss so he wouldn't reform.
Oh, I see. I got the wrong round, I think. I thought that meant that the Corella's soul was trapped on the material plane.
Yeah.
Well, his soul was bound to the material plane, so when he died, he died.
Oh, I see.
Similar to how Sorcerer died and how he was trapped and how Cerseus was killed as well.
Yeah, irony.
Yeah, but the way they did it was they basically bound their souls both after Eclipses and Excursion. The gods couldn't do what they used to do with binding souls. Until someone fucked with the wheel and did it for a set and did a lot.
You messed with us first.
I mean,
More than once.
what did he expect when someone was armed with the most powerful wand in existence?
Do what Heris doesn't die every 5 minutes with it.
Just whack the music up.
I'm not gonna talk about Heris's shitty decision making in combat.
No, wait till Ben's here and then talk about it.
Exactly.
It's not that bad.
It's a very important
What-
part of the
what do you do?
snake.
What do you guys
And
do?
he dies a lot.
So Celban has gone around presenting a spreadsheet to everyone to try to ascertain their levels of importance and what they feel the task list has.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just a really big piece of paper?
Yes.
Spreadsheet.
Yes, it's a sheet that's spread it out, and he keeps spreading it further. He keeps unfurling. Not every party member has agreed to do it. So Celban is sat in the corner trying to do calculations and mathematics, working out what he feels will be the group's most important thing to do. I don't know if they'll agree with him, but yeah.
Yep, so that kind of sits off in the corner of this large throne room you're still in. Begins, has this long sheet of scroll of paper, just kind of ticking things off and reading things and highlighting things with these large markers that he's got. Yeah, you guys have 5 weeks to the day until the ceremonies begin in Sardaya. We have about a week and a half, 10 days until the election of the swim players, and that result will come in near the end of the week. We count everything up and sort of like that. Yeah.
Did everyone, the nightingales and stuff, have they gone home for now? Or are they still
Night Owls.
Night Owls, they're still here.
That's fine.
They're going to wait here. They're going to wait for you guys to tell them to start heading off. And they're just going to stay here. You did also give Karo the Mastercraft, didn't you?
Give Talon the armor, yeah.
Talon, yes.
Karo's kept the shield.
How's that shield? I can't tell you. I turned up on his character sheet yesterday. I'm not going to do anything else. Double check. And then you've currently got the Chieftain's plate.
Yeah.
The Charles I still can't get to show up on D&D Beyond anyway. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have another look at it later on. Get rid of this old version of Catherine. There you go. Cool. Right. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done it to you guys. What would you like to do? You've got a bunch of time. You can spend it how you wish.
Don't suppose when we nipped back to Malvana there were any letters that were in the garden shed?
No, you've got a letter you got. Letters are just any letters are given straight to you.
Yeah.
This is going to keep some on his little desk and have them all when people are around.
So no reply to that.
I mean, you got that and you left straight away. That was the same day.
So I said I was putting a poster up in town, and then I said I'd write it, and then I finally got around to writing it.
Oh. Okay, I thought you'd written it and then you posted it that day. Yeah, sure, there was like maybe one reply to it.
If we've got the spare time, I'm going to finally crack on and set up some income for us.
That would be a good idea. I mean, Angra did say it would take some time for this place to be fixed up.
According to my calculations, that seems like a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What calculations?
It's 16.13.
Right.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, if you take the priority over the difficulty that you folks decided,
Sure.
would you like to have a look at the spreadsheet?
No, it's fine. We'll take your word for it.
Who's Gary Dora?
A green hag somewhere in the world.
Apparently, that should be very quick and easy to deal with.
Depends where she is.
I recommend either setting up Volvit Ventures, researching some tree, or getting rid of Gary Dora.
The tree, someone's already on that.
Well, it's on your list.
I know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the tree is part of the series of events.
Yes.
You're expecting.
There, as an alternative to the tree, since it is related, there is a tower somewhere along this mountain range that this fort is in that has something related to it. I would potentially like to go and matters.
Yeah.
At some point
You can
within
do that. Ignore my reaction, I have to find all notes of it.
at some point potentially within these
I know
next
how
few
you
weeks.
gave us a week of guys.
I said, what are you doing? You said, we're going to just chill in this place and have like 2 weeks down. And she goes, I want to go and do a massive quest line.
This is a quest line? I thought.
It's going to be a fucking arc and a half. You're gonna
Oh,
find
is
the
it?
fucking
Oh, I
excitement.
didn't know.
Well, you can definitely do it. Don't worry. I've got the notes. I've written these ages ago.
Can I just say,
sessions ago.
this is exactly why I don't get involved in that sort of stuff. Because Matt says this, I say, dude, people want to do this. Half the party agrees, and then the other half goes.
John mentioned it in the car back on Friday last week, and I was like, yeah, you can do it. And he's like, oh, well, we'll see. I think we're going to do this. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I think I've still got those
Talk
notes.
about it at all.
And I did mention it briefly. I think you were still in the car at that point. And then just now, oh yeah, let's go and do that. And I'm like, ah!
Do what?
Yeah, just so you know.
Fucking fine.
Yeah, just so after that, we're going to go and charge and invade Tehran.
Sure. You can do that as well. I have these things
Excursion to
in my
Zealand,
mind.
anyone?
You don't need to Zealand loads. I've got Zealand. I have these things already written down. There's no. You
Let's
can
go and
go and
fight
do
the
it.
Solar.
Yeah.
You can. I've got all these things written down somewhere. It's a case of give me a minute to find it.
Now we're going now.
Sure. Just grab it again then. I did nearly a year, like a fucking bunch of years of writing essays. I can waffle like the best of them. Give me fucking 5 minutes to find it while I'm bullshitting.
Nope.
This is
No, 5 minutes.
I know what the
Now.
plan is.
Can you describe it? It's the script.
Yeah, I know what the plan is. Erdan's going to the tower. Karo's invading Tehran. He's going to fight the Solar.
I'm setting up all the ventures.
So we're splitting the party. That works for me as well.
Don't you
So-
know?
Celban's confused that there are more things on your list that weren't on your list.
Yeah, I think Karo's surprised by some of these as well.
So it's like, well, why are they not on your list? So my vote is to try and set up Volvit Ventures.
I would
Which,
just like to
if
clarify.
what we agreed.
What I was
in the
saying
group
was
chat.
not in as an alternative to what Jason was saying. What Jason was saying. I'm in full agreement of setting up Volvit Ventures.
Celban is just frustrated that it's not on your list. He's like, why is there a thing that's not on your list?
You've ruined my calculations.
Do you realise how many maths Celban's done? Grammar was awful. I used a spreadsheet, but he wouldn't be able to.
I would suggest going back for the election. Stand like at least 4 to stand by Clarina.
I mean, I was expecting us to go back to hear the results or something, but
Set up Volvit
I
Ventures,
think,
try and help campaign during
Try and
that
help.
time.
Yeah,
Like while
I
we're
think
there.
you're the only one of us that's valid to vote, right?
not for Clarina, no. I can vote for the Western. That's right, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
I can vote for the Western Highlands. I can't vote anywhere else.
And none of us, because none of us are, well, you know. Well, we've got one application.
Who's it from?
Someone to help set up Volvit Ventures, someone with business experience, hopefully.
someone who's hopefully not just using this as an in.
I mean, they hardly need to. We're not exactly quiet about where we live.
True, but
Rename the place after your group name.
true, but
When we need to hide out somewhere, this place is probably better for us. Even though it's in the heart of Celban,
well,
for now.
I was saying that this, they could, if it was someone after us, they could disguise themselves as someone who was meant to
Yeah, but
help.
that's always the
Then
risk
get
of anything
then get
really.
super close to us and then stab us in the back.
Wouldn't be the first time. It won't be
Like-
the last either.
Any of us actually get close to anybody.
True, but
Name one friend you have outside of this party.
I mean the rest of my group, like the rest of the Titans,
Yeah,
I
but do you actually know them? Yeah.
not
There we go.
Erdan has an extra cross and realises he has no friends.
That's really mean.
I mean, you get my point though. We're all like that.
suppose so.
I've got connections. I've got friends.
Huh?
Karo's got people.
Yeah.
He's not an angry peg like dwarf.
Pay for beer. No, pay for armor and beer.
Alright, how are we getting back then to the city?
I mean, we can teleport.
Okay, cool. Remember to take Bogo with us this time.
Yeah.
In the back.
So what is it you're doing?
I think we should talk to Angren first and get some idea of what we want our bit of this place to end up like.
And then go back, set up Volvit Ventures and help with campaigning for the last couple of weeks.
So, we're going to start with first.
Well,
Find Angren, that's find
we're
out
here.
what's going on. Yeah.
Well,
So,
hey, while the sun shines.
where are you going? Where are you looking for?
Is that the throne room? We're in the throne
Room
room.
throne room. It's more like council room, not throne room.
We'll just walk out and kind of look over the city, see if we can spot it.
Heris,
Make a perception check.
Heris, where is he? Your radar.
Harris is still in the city. Harris stayed back.
Ah,
You guys
She
don't-
should make it to make a
Harris
change.
is just kind of present and stuff.
Who's with Heris?
yeah.
Harris is back.
We agreed on the body system.
Actually, that's a good point.
After's
Since Ben's not here.
with Harris.
Okay.
And Daxus.
Just come back to Cersei's throwing down the castle.
That's not probably fair fight. Hasn't not got a lot of blood and Catchy also very angry.
I've just not got
Yeah.
go off.
Yeah, it's mostly alcohol.
After 7.
She's like, I can't blood drain you.
Yeah, there's blood in her alcohol stream.
25. Yeah, you look out at this giant mountain city, you don't see a small dwarf man anymore. You see loads of small dwarf men. You see you see a few dwarves.
Any big?
No.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I just got my notes open. I and I've seen other essence of Erdan.
That's with me.
I know.
Back in
In brackets, given back to him now.
Give them back to
What is still in your notes?
Good perfume to sell.
Good memories.
Essence of Erdan, that could
Is
be
it a good memory?
Just call it Evanescence.
Yeah, we teamed up and we beat Callisto.
Make it just like forest
Erdan essence.
mid.
That's true.
Dead people in the forest.
Yeah.
People instead.
Yeah.
It's very much in
Just
the
that little hint of blood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love the smell of freshly rained bodies in the forest at the moment. So yeah, I mean, you look out at the city.
I'll have a hunt round. I'll ask people.
Yeah, you're asking people. Make a persuasion check for me.
Come on, charisma.
Can I assist because I speak
22.
Northern?
Well, you going with Igneous or are you looking for somewhere else?
Body system.
Sure. Advantage.
22.
So you guys kind of walk down probably 2 layers. You make what like the breweries district where you still smell that kind of like, oh, sorry, 3 layers, but you smell like fermented, kind of rotting fruit and wheat and all kinds of grain. What you see is a dwarven man. Kind of, he's be kind of pointing a few of these dwarves around. He's like a halfling, like a half elf as well. But dark man, kind of darker skin, a completely bald head, but this massive big bushy beard, kind of like comes out kind of like that. Wearing like a leather apron. Kind of sort of shouting in dwarvish. He's dead.
No, there's one difference between you and him. Oh yeah, what's that? Great big bushy beard. Oh yeah, it's one thing that he had that you don't. That's what mine is.
Kind of pointing in dwarvish. Carries him to you move that over there and start cleaning out that one. And kind of someone find where that smell's coming from. He goes in common, you'd say. You two alright? You need help?
We were looking for Anglin.
Oh, yeah, last time I checked, he was in one of the offices in the council building.
Cool.
In
Thank you.
the side chambers.
Thank you.
Actually, did he say to go and find someone? I'm just thinking, did he say if you need anything, go find this person? Because it strikes me that.
I don't know because I wasn't here.
Just go to him. Who cares?
Me.
Why?
While they're off doing that, what the rest of you doing?
I mean, what did we agree?
Yeah, we're going to find Anchor and ask it what needs doing here, if anything we can help with, and then get back to do Volvit Ventures.
Okay.
Does Motus look happy with that?
Motus never looks happy.
No.
Make an insight check.
Okay. I'm going to be awful at this. Let's see.
It's a wisdom, not charisma check.
Ooh, 16.
You're not clever, you look sorry, so you always look unhappy.
Yep.
Yeah, Motus, Celban, Erdan. Well, what were you three doing while Igneous and Karo are looking for Angry somewhere in the city?
I'm just gonna see if he's around this local area by shouting his name loudly.
There you go, his name loudly. No response.
No, okay.
Angry.
In that case, I will stand and wait.
Alright.
I'll read a book.
Yeah, and specific or just whatever book you find?
Some history book I have on me. Yeah. About rules.
The fun method of passing time.
Motus, Erdan.
Erdan's going to go down one level to the barracks district,
The militia district, yeah?
the militia district, and he's going to try help out, with any of the clear up if there's anything
Yeah,
going on.
so, let me open the racks thing really quick. This one. You head down to the militia district, and it's very kind of, 4 or 5 large buildings, a bunch of different barracks. There would have been a bunch of different factions of militia here. Still kind of, not exactly still here at the minute because they've all kind of died and scattered. But you see, quite a lot of these really kind of well-built structures. And there's one that you see like a few dwarves walking around and it's kind of wandering from one place to another. But what you do see, and more draws your attention, is I can find it in the notes. I can't find it in the fucking notes. 1 second. It's here somewhere. What are you saying a bunch of dwarves gathered around this one specific building. And it is this huge, what to be armory, made, kind of looks to be a fence, like a metal fence around it. That gate's being broken open, and you see this kind of metal structure in the middle. Looks to be made like a thick, heavy metal, this huge metal gate. No windows, no stones, like almost an entirely metal building. And you see like a few dwarves hitting the gate with this door with hammers, trying to slice into the sides of it. The lower part and some upper bits of the wall all look to have been scratched by axes, hit with hammers, probably for a few years, but barely looks dented. And you see kind of overseeing all of this, a dwarven woman with kind of like auburn, dreaded hair, fairly well built, kind of wearing like this dark leather armor, and a few scars on her face and her arms. And she's just kind of like, just not shouting, but kind of directing people to move things or trying to like get people to build around to try and break down the door.
One thing that I actually should have asked this first. But is there sort of like any dwarves doing any sort of like making cloths or weaving things or making?
You see, I mean, since you took this place over, you've only seen maybe like 30, 40 dwarves in total.
Okay.
There's not a lot of people here.
Alright. I'll go head over to this woman barking orders.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you big, you strong, you useful, or not?
I mean, I was going to offer myself.
Good. Well,
Well, you know.
You took that way, Matt. You took it that
So,
way.
who's Matt? My name's Larissa Flintstone. All these guys took the same way. They're all kind of looking at you weirdly. I don't know what you Firblogs get up to in your personal time, but sorry.
Lost in translation.
Yeah.
I'm offering to help.
Good. Like I said, can you get into that thing?
I will.
Karo has a question.
No, I just wanted to check. Did you say your name was Flintstone?
Flintstone.
Flintstone, right. I had Flintstone.
She's not one of Flintstones.
I will head over to the thing that they are trying to do.
Big old metal building. Big old metal door. Like a massive kind of like lock in the centre. Well, not centre, like a lock kind of dwarf. What would be like dwarven height for arms? You can have to crouch down a bit to get to it.
I don't think I've got any spell that could help with this. I will ask the dwarves trying to move it. Excuse me, I've been sending it to help you. Are we just trying to unlock it, or are we trying to physically move it?
I mean, it's a building. If you can move it, that's impressive. We're trying to get inside of it. Not so we head. You can go away. Something here. She's there. We're not deaf just because we're balls.
Okay.
Fireblogs, am I right? Half giants. Am I saying dwarvish? I think you speak.
No, I do not. I speak.
Common, elvish, giant, and silver.
Yep. So.
One kind of chuckles as someone says that. Sorry, yeah. I'm just trying to get inside.
I assume you don't have a key for this.
You can know where the key's gone. I mean, it was lost like 100 years ago.
I don't suppose any of you have lockpicking tools?
I mean, no. We don't really pick many locks, and also it's a pretty difficult lock, apparently. Like, this thing was built never to be opened. I mean, unless you have a key. It's like a multi-tier lock.
Why can't it? It's not meant to be open. If so, why are you opening it?
I mean, what is this building?
It's the armory.
Oh, that's
It's like the main armory where like the communal weapons. and all
I
that
see
stuff.
that.
Like only like the leaders of the militias when they work it together, or like the ruler have the key, but they're all dead or gone or lost. And if you tried searching a giant mountain for like 6 keys, it's kind of difficult. But in there, apparently, there's like meant to be enough weapons and armor to keep us defended for a while. Even while we build our numbers back up.
I do have a spell that could probably help in the matter of finding the keys, though. I will need to rest before being able to prepare it. But
like normal. You'll look for spell choices, something.
I mean, is there much we can do without the key? Or?
We try and break the wall down, but it's like it's made of like dwarven metal. Like it's not gonna just bulge.
I don't have a
Oh
spell
yeah,
that can do
that'll
that.
go well.
Oh no, wait, no, don't be gone.
This is definitely his line of sight.
Yeah, Misty's
No,
out.
for starters, I think you might block it.
Damn it. Oh,
I mentioned
Depends how
though.
thick it is, then we'll check.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dimension door will probably get through it.
Depends.
A bit thinner at the lock. Look through that bit.
It's not even that. Dimension door goes 500 feet. If it's a 500 foot wide door, I haven't got questions.
No, there's so. I think it's mainly divination spells that are blocked by, like.
I'm just gonna double check. Well, there's only one specific spell anyway. That might be affected by it, but I'll have a look.
Someone dock is a peaceful and just send him scuttling through. And look through his eyes, not be able to work out how deep the door is.
I mean,
Techno peeking, yeah.
I could try to shatter it.
I mentioned before that I go into places and take things.
Yeah, we do know that Erdan is a thief.
I may know one. Well, I don't know if he has a way to unlock it. Well, I know someone who definitely could give it a good try of trying to pick the lock. Though, well, if it's as well guarded as you say it is, that may be even impossible for them. But I do know one person who has had a knack of getting into places and taking things he shouldn't. Give me a moment.
Alright, I was gonna get hitting it until it opens and stop picking up like weapons. Just start hitting it. And you see like scratches on it, but like they're just like a scratch. It's not doing anything.
I will head back up and find Celban.
Notice anything you're doing during this time?
The building that we got, how about just clear and get out?
Yeah, you can put it there.
And, you know, looking after the group and ourselves instead of other people for once.
Yeah, Iron kind of pointed out to you last time you were here.
Yeah, so I'll just clear her out so, you know, a bunch of debris get fucking chucked out of a window.
Yeah, and the building is... There's a lot of damage to the floor and ceilings of this place, which for you guys is kind of pulling back and gave to you, because that's just one thing to repair, not having to lift the ceilings. Because it has been knocked out to make it habitable for you guys anyway, because it's all dwarven built. But you see this kind of, you know, stone and metal building. Like a big, I'll get a map for you when I finish it, but kind of this big kind of, you know, building, kind of a rounded, two rounded roofs outside and a flat roof in the middle. Probably like 3 or 4 stories. Loads of rooms inside, a lot of open space, a few damaged walls, and what have you done? And a lot of damaged floors and ceilings, but most of the stuff in there is... A lot of it is damaged, which will need a lot of repair, a lot of furniture will need to be new and ordered, but it, you know, you can start clearing out. I think you probably have a while, we built it on one day, it take you a few days to clear every single floor. But you can start doing that quite easily.
Yeah.
Karo, you're with Igneous still, you're heading back up to find anyone.
Do we know what we want out of this place yet?
Adam still doesn't entirely know what happened.
We cleared out the fort. And
Yeah, I know we cleared the fort.
Yeah, Everyone's now the ruler.
Yes.
We got given a plot plan.
Right.
Setting up Volvit Ventures.
From here?
Well, part of it here, part of it there, starting both
I
places.
don't think it's gonna sell well in the Empire.
You never know.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, but if people track it back here, it's gonna pull eyes onto the dwarves, and that's gonna cause shit. And the dwarves could be potential allies.
Yeah. So why are we looking for Ingrid?
You
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
You were going to
I'm
ask
making
him-
coffee.
You're going to ask him something.
You wanted to ask him, you were going to try and get specifics on what you actually wanted our place here to be.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go have coffee so that my brain actually functions.
On that space.
It's just how
I
my...
question why I show up sometimes, that's just
I-
nap and no one would notice.
Same.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
I didn't get much sleep.
It's fine.
Yeah, contrast to Iggy's idea, Karo's out for a bit.
Karo dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally.
Evan,
Peace.
you look for Celban. You
I-
probably find him yelling You just hear him yelling angry from like down a level.
I'm good!
Hello.
I'm good!
Hello.
Celban,
Yes.
you have experience of getting into places you shouldn't and then taking things.
Yes.
Okay, we don't want to do the second part of that, but the first part of that, well, come with me. I'll explain on the way. But
This sounds interesting. Okay.
essentially, there are some dwarves trying to get into the older armory. The thing is, they need 6 keys, and we don't know where those keys are. Now,
They don't need 6 keys. They need 1 key, but there are 6 of them.
Oh right.
6 people have the key to this place.
All right.
Has it got a physical lock?
Yes.
Then I'll give it my darndest.
Wait. How did you get into places where you weren't meant to be before?
Well, many ways. Sometimes a window, sometimes the front door, sometimes up through the floor.
Yeah. You might need a key for this.
No, take me to the door. I'll show you.
Essentially, they're looking for a key for the
I'll
store.
unlock it. I also have a key. It might work.
Wait, that's the key that opens any lock.
Yes. It might work.
Yeah.
It's a small chance.
I forgot
Also,
you-
I have these. And I hold up a bunch of lock-picking tools that like pop out of his fingers.
That could work.
Yes.
Try the key
Swiss
first.
Army finger.
Swami finger.
Try the key first. I mentioned to them tomorrow. I can help
No.
look for the actual key because I.
No.
You
No.
don't have the spell locate object, do you?
Not currently.
Ah, same as me then.
Like Dr. Pepper, free
What?
meal deals. I'll fight a war for you.
Matt, I would like to try my mystery key on the door.
Yeah.
These dwarves fucking stare at the giant. What they see is a giant horse, but they're like looking at you. Don't say anything, but they're like.
Yeah, for once I haven't noticed them because I've actually got something I'm doing and I'm more interested in that than them.
Don't worry, guys. He can potentially help us unlock this door.
So I'm going to say if it's
Where
a
does
20,
the end of the door begin?
if it's a 20, it's the thing for the door. So 3. So this key does not work on the door.
Just way too small for the door.
So I would attempt to try and pick it.
Yeah. So
I will guidance you.
Okay, thank you.
you apply your lockpicks, you can put them in, and you feel like 5 different mechanisms in this lock,
Okay.
and they're all make like a for you. That's an investigation check. You're an artificer, so I give you advantage on this.
Okay. Just
And you
check
can
my-
have a +4.
And a D4.
Yep. That is a 24.
24. Yeah, this lock is incredibly sophisticated and advanced. You would know of a lock like this. It probably originates from Renaissance. It's used a lot in the main Renaissance banks.
Oh no.
They are very, very difficult to crack. The keys themselves come with basically other keys attached, and when you turn it unlocks the 5 mechanisms to then unlock the actual key to unlock the door.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost impossible to forge because if it's even out by a millimeter, it seals the lock in place until it can be manually opened and reset. And only the person that makes it or the couldn't make it. So if you go and pick this, you're going to need to be incredibly careful and basically do 5 different checks to get each of the mechanisms, which will then unlock the central bit.
Is there a chance of me breaking the mechanism?
If one of them goes wrong, the mechanism doesn't break, it just seals itself. It would probably cut the tools, so you might lose your tools because they kind of slam shut, and then it has to be manually reset by the creator who knows how to do it, or at least your mates would be like the locksmiths who make them would know kind of how to.
Yeah, so it would be I would be blocking it off if I failed.
It would basically kind of, so it might like a normal lock, it would basically a metal shut will come across and seal it, and it comes with such force and it's almost kind of like slight fine edge on it, it would just cut through thieves' tools.
Okay, cool. So I was wondering if, and so I'm just going to ask as a description, if I failed, would it preclude using the actual key to open the door?
Yes, it would completely seal off. Completely,
Okay.
So it wouldn't.
And then you said I had an understanding of the shape of the key needed, but if it was a millimetre off, it would be like wrong.
It just wouldn't. It would turn and it wouldn't hit the right pins, and it would just not go through. It would seal.
So essentially, my idea is to cast Fabricate to make the key.
Ooh. spell.
I think the problem with fabricate is that you wouldn't know what the actual lock.
Yeah, so I got like a
Should I-
22 on the investigation check, and I'm not sure if that's high enough to understand the lock properly. That's why I'm asking.
Came out the thing.
If you get the key wrong, then does it still happen forever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Until
yeah,
they
same
until
with
they
the
make
key.
it.
So that's why I'm probably not going to try it.
With the description you have on how you know the lock locked, you could make a key that would fit. You don't know if it would work perfectly. You can't see the specific mechanisms inside the lock to get it perfectly right. But you could give it a good go.
Okay. And that would that be like a similar case of error, I suppose?
Same thing. If that's not the exact perfect, but in your mind when you swap the key, or I imagine it's
You know,
swap it,
also,
it could risk. I'll give you a check for that basically.
Yeah. I will explain.
also I
this
have a
to-
mystery key.
You're
Yeah.
throwing things out the window.
Can we use it?
Calum's probably there, or she's throwing things out the window too.
Yeah.
I'm probably telekinesis some things across the room like a broken bit.
Wait. When I put the mystery key in and tried it, that didn't. Oh, it just didn't fit in the lock.
It was too small.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
it's
I,
like you can put a finger in it, and you can put lockpicks in,
yeah.
but there was no space for it to work.
I will explain this to Erdan, and to the. No, if I explain it to the dwarves, I'll have to actually talk because they'll get confused.
I actually have an idea, but I don't know any of this is going on.
You do see this dwarf woman whose name. Oh no, you see Lissa Flintstone. I keep saying stone now. Lissa Flintstone. She's kind of standing, watching, kind of closely listening in as you have this conversation, just so she knows what's going on.
I mean, if Celban's only relaying that information to me, I will then relay it to the dwarves,
Yeah.
telling them of the risk.
She'll probably listen and just kind of shout it in a language they'd understand, or how she needs to get out of her head, because she doesn't look like smart, but she looks like she knows what's going on. She's definitely a warrior.
I'll finish off saying, I mean, it's a risk, but I can think of some people among my group who could brute force their way through the door potentially. Though by brute force I mean you may not have a door left.
I mean, we're trying to smash it to bits anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Like, that was our plan from the get-go.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to have a go at the lock.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't lock the whole place down permanently forever and then we can't break the wall in, that's fine.
It might.
I'm sure. Look, we're just trying to hit the thing apart. Like, we don't know how to open locks. We're not locksmiths.
I'll look to Flintstone.
She's not talking now.
Alright. I mean, if you're willing to take that risk.
It's the best chance we've got. I mean, we've tried hitting it, ramming it.
I mean, I said tomorrow I could help look for one of the keys.
I mean, the quicker the better. Every day that goes by, there's a chance of someone coming in. So I'd rather get us done quicker than later.
Okay. I'll start with
I will
fabricate.
guidance you.
Okay, to attempt to
There's
the key.
literally so
Uh,
many fucking buffs
actually-
that the party could have just given you.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Actually, no.
Guys,
I
for,
want
for
guidance.
picking the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me.
I want guidance. Actually.
You got a D4. Basically a D20 roll with your spellcasting modifier and a D4.
And you got your flash of what's it as well.
D20 roll with sparks and-
I should have enhanced ability.
You can do that about.
Yeah.
You have the ability.
Oh, enhanced ability, you get advantage.
From.
That's good.
Not Eagle Splendor. Eagle Splendor? No, that's charisma.
It's cunning. It's
How?
It's cunning to wisdom.
Fox's cunning thing.
Fox's cunning.
Which is cunning.
Sounds good.
26.
26, okay.
Hey.
Kind of pick up some loose bits of metal, kind of forging this key in your mind, and you've got it made in your hand.
Okay, so I'm going to like now that I've made the key, I'm gonna kind of look at it with comparable to what I think I've done inside the lock. Like, do I think I've done a good job? That sort of thing.
Yeah, as far as you're aware, it looks pretty accurate. From when you, I imagine kind of that kind of investigation, like you're kind of moving your lockpicks around the entire lock, trying to clip these mechanisms, trying to figure out where they were.
Yeah.
You use that in your head, you kind of do a quick sketch in your mind. You look pretty. You feel pretty confident with it.
Are you feeling lucky, Frank?
No, I want to pick it. So
Hold on, you just made that key.
yeah, I know, but it's not perfect. It's pretty good. And that's not good enough for this type of door.
But surely lockpicking has the same risk.
Yes. But there's other things we can do, I suppose. Like, this was a thing, if I got it right and I was confident in the moment, then yes.
You're confident.
I'm confident. I'm going to put it in the door and give it a try.
10?
Yeah.
You hear a click. Second click. A grinding sound. And a click. A click. A click. And you feel the lock go loose. You're going to twist it the rest of the way. It kind of pops down. I know that the lock could
And I push the door open.
And suddenly there is a gunshot!
You hear like a scraping sound of rusted metal as the door kind of begins pushing slowly. The other door just kind of like, oh shit, and they'll again try and push it. And eventually the door slowly. It's a fucking heavy metal door. It takes you 4 or 2 minutes to pull it open all the way.
Put this key in my pocket. I'm going to give it to Angrid later.
You reach the DC exactly.
Oh my goodness.
The door.
I did use my last
open.
+5 for the day on that. I was, didn't say it when I did it. But
Yeah, we have a long rest of that too.
no, I used them all when we were talking, doing stuff. They were like, please.
And there we go. The door is open. And you see, where's the front song will go? No, that's really useful. Thank you very much. We're gonna get in there now and find some armor and weapons and stuff.
I'm coming in too.
Feel free, help yourself.
I love discovering stuff. Oh, thank you.
I mean,
I'm going to walk in.
You shouldn't have told him
he's
that.
not gonna take all of it, and it's not gonna fit him.
This is true.
He
but-
did do some weird magic to open it, he can have what he wants. And you step in to this kind of pitch black warehouse. Have you got dark vision?
No.
No, just pitch blackness.
I will set up a drift globe.
Kind of floods up. You see, almost like the warehouse from Raiders of the Lost Ark, just shelves and shelves and shelves, floor to ceiling, filled with crates and chests of weapons and armor, just all throughout. There's an awful lot in here. You hit the jackpot for weapons and armor.
I will say to Flintsong, why would I would have imagined that all this would have been taken out and be worn by dwarves trying to defend this place from the orcs.
There was a civil war just before
yeah.
the Gold Vein, so no one wants to open it because then anyone can have access to it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, I led one of these kind of groups back in the day as well, and we didn't have a key, we were a much smaller group, but like we thought, hey, someone opens that, we're going to rush in and take it and defend our area, but no one ever opened it. We're in there now at least, and then have a look around, see what we can find. And then I just start shouting, that's right, get some stuff, armor up, and then find a way of keeping this place locked, but not locked forever, thank you, and she starts basically wandering through. Yeah, she just leaves you all there.
So Celban has like detect magic up like all the time.
Yeah.
So and see invisibility or whatever. So I'm just gonna be like looking around for like magical stuff.
Not magical, or just mundane weapons and armor.
Typical. In that case, I'll start going through it and
Yeah.
like cataloguing it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So
gonna
like
take you a
archiving.
fair bit of time, but you see like shield, bucklers, maces, a load of warhammers, occasional spear, like a short spear, a half plate, full plate, or dwarven scale. The occasional kind of bit of leather arms in there, a few kind of crossbows, helmet, all kind of mismatched bits of armor, like a really small set of glaives, a few of them. Pretty much anything you can think of, or dwarven size, is in here. You just like boxes and boxes of daggers and little kind of like, hammers.
They have an entire box of daggers. I've never seen something like that before.
Axes as well.
Have you never seen an armory?
Not one of this scale.
And it's all well organised as well, it's not just crammed in, it's all kind of like laid out. There's like little kind of metal trays in each of these boxes, like little trays you kind of pull out and there's more underneath. There's like maybe 3 or 4 rows of like these on the side, and it's all kind of laid out, they're all kind of wrapped up and protected. There's all like whetstones, a few bits of grinding stone, a few kind of forging kits in here as well, some armour repair tools, just anything to basically fortify and protect what's growth.
Are there any horseshoes?
No,
Alright.
not even horses ready here.
With this task finished, And he's going to make his way down to the temple district, actually,
Yeah, so you go down to the temple district.
where his skills may be of a bit more use.
Alright. Jump back over to Igneous and Karo.
I still want to find the architect, actually. Having mentioned it and gone back to a minute. So, I actually know what I'm going to ask Angren about. Hey, Angren.
Or where'd you go?
Oh, I go into the office.
Send you back to the. Well, I sent you back to the council building. We'll take a few officers. Which ones you go to?
I will just steadily work my way through.
So yeah, so.
Knock on the door, peek in, Angren's there. If there's someone else there, just say hi.
Well, you actually knock on the door. You hear a dwarf woman go, "Well, come in."
Hi.
Oh, hello. You see sitting in a desk. Not kind of standing over a desk. You see Myra. Her hair still a bit tangled. A bunch of on this kind of desk. She's got herself set up. A bunch of papers, books, old journals, scrolls, just loads of things scattered across this desk, and kind of a few things she's stuck to the walls as well. She just kind of writing things down and looking at things. Oh, is everything okay? I didn't know you were back this early.
Yeah. Sorry to disturb you. We were looking for Angren.
I'd give him a few minutes. He's just across the road meditating. Whatever that means for Angren.
I will give him a few minutes. I was wondering maybe you could help as well. Angren mentioned looking for a architect.
Oh yes.
The name.
Kotal Rockspeaker, I believe his name is.
That's the guy.
Yes, he was. His family have been architects and they keep since it was very first built. They've been architects here. He is the descendant of them, of course, but
Yeah.
yes. We don't really know where he is.
Any idea at all where he's headed?
He left. he escaped when the orcs arrived. Probably just before, near the end of the Civil War. He left then, and that was, at least 30 years ago. He could be anywhere.
Do you know much about him?
Not personally. He back then wasn't a member of the council. His father was. His father perished in the war. I met him a few times. He was always older. He was quite older dwarf at the time as well. Kept to himself really. Dueling also when he's planning architecture and looking at old stonework and classic architect things and dwarf. I don't know much about him myself.
Oh. Just thinking if you have a love for trees or deserts or a particular climate.
Mountains. Just, dwarven structures in a dwarven, maybe hill dwarves, maybe they're structured into hills and squat buildings.
From walking around this place a bit and seeing the way the architect is built, have you seen anything like it before?
You can history check.
I think about this 5. Yes. 16?
You've seen similar-esque architecture, the same kind of design, but nothing identical. You've seen it in
Western Highlands.
You left handing into Ordor. Well, anyways, when you went in to find Cactus, and we killed Angren at the same time. Fighting Myra. It was very kind of similar dwarven architecture, but not exactly the same. And even throughout the cities, where it kind of varies from place to place, but the majority of it is this kind of one particular style. It's hard to tell if everything's collapsed and crumbling really in certain areas. Like everything in that place is playing now. I've got a map somewhere. Let me get the map to look it up on this. It's not a paper one, it's a common one. But yes, I don't know where he'll be. I don't know if Angren knows really. He's trying to find all leads. He's probably going to head out to try and find it himself.
That doesn't seem sensible.
Well, there's no one else to go, and it's going to take a long time to search for him.
Not necessarily. I'm going to cast Sending on Heris.
Yeah.
Hi, Heris. This is Igneous.
The Ordor is the place to go.
Can you use your thing to find a dwarf called Kuldur Keep, please? And give an estimation of where he might be.
I will let you know. There's the guy too. Get back from Heris. Hi, Igneous. It's Heris. Mrs. Heris.
She doesn't need to cast it again.
No, she's
Just-
replying to him. She's
yeah.
just
Oh, okay.
words. Hi, Igneous. This is Heris. Replying to your message. Stop what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yes.
use all 25, as you would.
Dwarf gentleman. He appears to be south of me. Somewhere I don't know where exactly, but south. That's actually
Would I know what direction?
that's south.
South of Heris.
I mean,
So-
what is south of
Yeah,
here?
southern.
Southern Plains
southern,
is Kina.
southern, yeah. And
What was the cube
there's still
Oh, there's
south.
Ansia.
There's Ansia. There's the Wildlands as well. Heris is in
Oh,
the middle.
Wildlands is kind of southeast, so it's a lot more likely to be Sakima. Or the Southern Plains. Southern Plains is this
But that, Heris uses all the words. Heris usually gets like a vague distance as well, doesn't he?
The distance is based on strength. But Harris couldn't figure it out. It was a far way away.
Oh,
you
far.
are. You are. Okay, I just wanted to know where we were in the world map.
It's
Where were we 10
far
minutes ago?
south. So it's going to be Sakima,
This is
Sakima
great.
Isles.
We were there.
Yay!
So it's like there-ish. Bloody hay. Probably better for everyone. It's not a 2 scale map, obviously, because that's too difficult.
Heris said far south, so it's probably going to be Sakima or Sakima Isles.
Another reason to go down there. Cool. Well, thank you, Moira. I think I'll save disturbing everyone for another day.
Very well. It's kind of means that you're still just jotting a few things down on some paper, moving the books around, flipping through.
Yeah, I'll head back to the plot of land that we have.
Yeah.
Whilst we're
Make a
talking.
deck save for me.
Josegi?
Yeah, it's big.
Do I get a +3 from Karo?
Save, yeah.
Is it a max source of magic?
No.
Save 21?
As you kind of get close to where this place is, you just see something dark moving towards you. You kind of just tilt your head as you see Talon just throw like a chair. He goes, "Oh, so sorry, Igneous.
It's alright.
Didn't know you were. You got a hard hat or something to wear in these areas?
I'll just put my shield.
Yeah, that'll work. Well, good. Leave that pot on the wall for a minute." And just walking you in. And then you just see like a wall kind of lifting out, like half crumbled and falling down.
You need a hand here?
Not really, but
I
you can
reinforce
help
the foundations.
if you want to.
You stage your hair, but the floor give way. She Talon is hitting you with his lance.
Anything that can be fixed, I'll cast mending. I'll run it down.
It's probably
Yeah.
easy to tear this place down. It's going to cost you more time and money to go around mending nibble timbers than it is to just rip it all out. And
It's a cantrip, it's free.
who does about like that much?
Yeah.
Like 6 seconds. So like, it's
think-
probably
I think the word on it's like you can mend, I think, like an inch wide.
It's like
Yeah.
a thing, yeah.
Did you
it's
find
meant to look like a tear and something like a broken wall.
Angren was busy.
Oh, I have a key for him.
Oh. I'll summon Doc. Doc, can you do me a favour? You, I'll tell Doc where Angren is. Once he's finished meditating, could you give him that key?
At one moment, and Celban starts scribbling a piece of paper attached to the key. Folds it up, ties on a piece of string.
Visually in your mind, Igneous, as Doc takes the key, you get an image of a closed door.
Aye.
It just flies off. He just starts flying. Kind of just, if a raven could shrug, he shrugs. He just kind of starts flying. Or crow, isn't he?
It's a raven.
Raven just kind of goes and just starts flying off.
Is that your friend?
Of sort. He's a fae spirit who agreed to be my companion.
Oh. What did you trade?
I don't know.
A spell slot.
Yeah. A little bit of my magic.
That sounds about right.
He's very cute. He's called Doc. He chose it.
If we're taking this place apart, Karen's going to start hammering away at something. But not a supporting wall.
What's the hurry going to start hammering at?
Any bits that are just like loose lying around, just start chucking those out the window.
Yeah, there's so much like floor debris, like a toppled over stone bookshelf that was on the wall and it's come apart. Yeah, you guys can start clearing this place out. If you want to completely empty it and turn it into a blank space, it'll take you probably 3 or 4 days to literally get everything safely out. Because you're not just going to imagine just hitting every single wall because you'll bring the entire place down and get the wrong place. So between you all, if you want to spend like 3 or 4 days of just doing this, you can clear the place out. You don't have to spend a day doing this, but you need probably 3 days.
Should let any of our companions that were here for the fighting know what our plan is.
Yeah.
So that they can decide whether to stay and wait for the final assault or, you know. Whilst they're destroying the house, can I look over the application form that I got?
It was less an application form, more of like someone had taken like, I imagine it's kind of like a piece of paper you can kind of rip and it's got the information on it. Someone's taken one of them.
Oh,
No replies.
no replies as of yet.
There's a part, someone that's showing interest and is clearly paying visits to the manor every now and then. But you've not been
That's
there.
not the instruction.
I got the instruction, yes, like a week ago, and I've
That is true.
like, where's the instruction to go to? Or what is it to do?
You laughed at it.
Yeah, because it said sentient beings. Who else is going to reply?
I mean, I'm not gonna judge. We have a floating skull for a
He's a
friend.
sentient being.
Exactly.
He's a sentient skull.
Okay, you would have like an application form of someone. Well, I'm not going to give you an application form, but there's that one person who seems fairly qualified.
I'll,
List a few previous employers.
I'll go chase them.
So Igneous is going to go back to Ceratilia. Caro's going back as well. We'll mark it down.
Body system.
Buddy sister.
Anything else anyone would like to do during this day, let's say?
Erdan had gone down to the temple district.
Erdan's gone on Temple District. Make her way down to see kind of most of the small buildings and houses and a few minor temples fallen ruins. But there is still one anvil-shaped temple, stone metal in the distance.
What is sort of happening on this floor? Like,
There's no one here. It's
No.
just you. It's really eerie and weird. There's corpses everywhere. There's like a bunch of ash piles as
Oh my
well.
goodness.
But it's just kind of Erdan on his own.
suppose I'm gonna make.
There's something in the like you hear something move quick next to you.
Who's there? I am gonna throw up a detect evil and good.
That's when it shows up.
Concentration, so it lasts 10 minutes.
There's like stones fall off the roof.
I'm gonna follow the direction that the noises were going.
It's just around you.
Always around.
Just one around wherever you're going.
I'm gonna go towards where the noise was.
You head like some kind of gravel or stone fell from the top of the building next to you. Quite a tall, affluent-looking building.
I'm gonna head towards that.
You head towards it.
I'll make a perception check.
Go for it.
Am I disadvantaged with eyes, or is it because I'm still down one eye? Or is
Oh
it-
yeah, disadvantage. Still down. Yeah, disadvantage.
Will you cast regenerate on yourself?
We haven't had a long rest since I last cast regenerate. Did it on Karo first.
Well, it would have been 2.
Hmm?
It would have been 2 long rests since the fighting.
You repaired the death and friend, didn't you? Those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't you
Um.
guys track these things? Like.
13.
13? I don't see anything.
Is it still? Do I still hear noises going around?
No, the noises have stopped. They stop constant. Every now and then you hear another noise.
I'm gonna wait till I hear another noise.
Right. How long do you wait?
I'll wait a minute.
No.
I'm gonna head towards the main temple.
Right. Just making it up. Yeah, you hear more noises. You arrive at this kind of huge temple building. Let me get you the description of it up now. Not there, for level, Spruce District. Temple District. So, what you see is this huge temple made from the finest stone and covered in very intricate details, probably with bits of metal on it as well. In perfect pristine condition, barely being touched. It's built in the style of a large anvil. And it looks like the entrance kind of built into like what would be the base of the anvil. Do you step on it?
I will step on it.
You step on it, and you see it is filled kind of along the walls, like a few kind of private chambers, carvings and sculptures of what we modern, and other dwarvish figures, all foraging and crafting, kind of carved as the lords, some actual statues. In kind of the top, but head at the very end of the main chamber, you see this kind of like the kind of its main kind of service area, main chamber of like services, and in the very centre of that, sculpted into the large 30-foot tall statue of Moradin, forging an anvil looks like a would have been its altar. It doesn't seem damaged at all. Every other building here is kind of crumbling and damaged. There's not a sign of an invasion, of a war. It's not even dust in here. And she's not there because she's now dead.
The grandmother, probably. Yeah. Does it look like she was basing herself inside this?
Top down.
No, that's not really my expertise. Probably leave this for perhaps I can find a priest or priestess from Oregon. I'm gonna head back out. I'm gonna start collecting all the bodies together that are out there.
It's gonna take you a long time because I'm gathering up bodies.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's been kind of
What from what I've seen, what have people been doing with dead bodies?
You've not really seen it. They've mainly most of them are orcish bodies.
Yeah.
There's the occasional kind of skeletal remains.
I mean, what's happening with the orcish bodies?
They're just kind of being pushed to one side.
I will start.
Something else to deal with.
I will start pushing these bodies to one side. Make a start at least on that.
You can do that. It's been a pretty long day for you guys. You've been walking up and down this mountain and city. You've been kind of breaking into armories. Kind of got back here after.
As I'm doing this, are there any more noises or?
Nope, not here. Time goes by. The day would draw to a close. You can all take a long rest if you so wish.
Yay!
Do we get a full long rest?
Does Erdan mention anything about the noises?
I will say, I won't mention what I've been doing. I'll say, although strange, it was like something else was there. Kept hearing noises sort of around in the periphery, but I couldn't find anything.
You use your drift globe and like everything.
The drift globe only provides light. It doesn't reveal.
That's what I mean, like send it towards the noise, see if it reveals something.
I mean, I had a look around, couldn't find anything. Maybe some creature that's skulking around and, well, has hidden itself away.
If it's not aggressive, it should be fine, right?
It didn't attack me, so.
Doesn't mean shit.
No, but I mean, it wasn't like anyone else was with me, so
Just on the safe side, should we set up a watch?
maybe well, there's enough people around, but maybe.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
We literally have a magic man that can create a mansion.
True.
Yeah,
I vote that we stay in the mansion.
I would agree.
You staying in the mansion?
Yup. By the way, Reyfron does have like masonry and carpentry, so we could probably fix this house given time.
Yeah, you take him and a team of people with it.
Yeah.
You want
Nice.
a tower for the evening?
Yep.
Same design as always, but just you guys.
Yeah, whatever people want their rooms to look like.
Yeah.
There's lots of weird widgets that don't make any sense.
There we go.
And I'm investigating them, trying to make sense of them.
Okay. And if I can all take a long rest for the evening. Could somebody roll me a D12, please?
Six.
Where's my D12?
Something has happened.
Your rest for the evening and awaken the following morning or following whatever time it is.
Swap spells around, but I will cast Regenerate on myself,
There you go.
get my eye back, and then double vision.
That's a. Should say in the card somewhere.
Or the diplopia.
Yeah,
That's a minor one.
a minor. I will. I've got that prepared. I will. cast that into EP. There we go. Got enough then. I will cast that. I will remove my injuries.
12. Didn't use it yesterday, did you?
Hmm.
You used it yesterday.
No? You guys didn't really have combat?
It's fun with you back somewhere.
That's what I'm checking.
So, a long rest is taken by all.
What does it look like?
The sparkly one.
That must be what else to be Teddy now. And it's not got mixed up with Rock's wine.
Oh, fine. That'll be fine.
You want to take a long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Awaken the following day, afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys when you wake up. The day is yours. Day 2, what is your plan?
No, some of us need to go back and start making Volvit Ventures, I think.
Yeah.
That is my plan.
So Banner would like to request some form of transfer.
Who's got the teleportation hole at the minute?
I think so.
Celban.
Yeah.
Oops. I am the form of transport.
You are the transport.
Who wants to go back?
Yes.
Who's going back?
I could make my own way back at a later point, but I'll stay an extra day here and help out because I have a way back.
Talon will stay as well until we'll go.
Caro, okay.
Caro's going back. Celban's going back. Lotus is going back.
The Orc Girl's there, so yeah.
Yeah. You fun going back or just staying here?
Stays here, helps build this place.
So we've got group 1 is Celban, Igneous, Karo and Lotus, and group 2 is Erdan, Reyfron, Talon and Bogo. Good to know.
Oh dear.
Who's that teleporting back? His name is Talban. Talban? Celban.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Celban is going to use the helm of teleport
What's going on?
teleport you all back to the map.
Spoonerism.
You all teleport them back to the mana. Yeah. Easy enough.
I'm going to grab Caro before he kicks the
Do 100 for me, please. Just roll between a 1 and a 100, and you should be fine. Just depends teleport. Oh, sorry.
Roll between a 1 and a 100.
Yeah.
8.
All fine. Karo has advantage on this.
What other things can
Why?
we roll?
Practice.
Something feels. Looks on his side almost.
For attack roll,
It's just an athletics check.
I felt 22.
Or an arm strike.
Oops.
I think that's the same.
It'd be like
It's an alarm.
strength.
Yeah,
Anytime
22.
someone teleports into our teleportation room, an alarm goes off in the whole house saying there's someone in the teleportation room.
How?
Magic.
Magic
Much more.
Magic mouth. Right. Okay.
And every time we come in, it annoys Karo and he breaks it.
Igneous, what you get?
I rolled a 9. What am I checking?
Just like a straight dex or Akrasiel. I'll just grab a Karo.
See, those are different things.
It's going for a going for a grab, so it'd be athletics.
It's that roll.
14.
What is it? Yeah.
20.
Karo just, you almost feel like
I jump with Iggy
you
on me.
go to do it and you like, oh, your shoelace is undone and you check. And you're like, hang on, that wasn't done. Like, look, just wasn't on your side. Like, Karo just swings and kicks this thing and breaks it.
I just get help from Avandra.
No, someone didn't get on Vander because quicker. And you just see, it goes, people are. You see Zilla just walks in, putting one down.
Oh my days.
Karen's getting really good with spin kicks. In
You
full
know
plate.
what? If you finish off.
Oh, it's a lot more, it feels like it's more difficult. You kind of feel like a pinch in the back of your leg. Your armour pokes in the back of your thigh. Not used to this armour, but yeah, you sometimes do it.
I really hope that all of your training against this alarm means that you finish someone off in a really cool way. At least.
Then we'll find out.
Or he can destroy alarms when we sneak into places.
Yeah. That does a good point.
As he does a lot of clanking from the heavy full plate. Karo's not the sneaky type.
You'll get better.
No.
Anyway. Yeah, I'll look at the information on the application, go find the person.
Yeah, so it just says, it probably gives you like, oh, that's probably for Quincys Tavern is a place they'll be at.
Makes
Like
sense.
for the foreseeable future, if you want to meet them there.
Yeah.
And you do get a name.
Ooh, exciting.
Where do I find that name? Which part is this? Just to see the name is Glee.
Glee.
Yeah, GL Glee.
Interesting. Tiefling name?
Again, because Karo's paranoid about things. As he walks in, he's got detect evil and good.
Yeah, it's not on that the ordinary shows up. Sounds what you'd expect to say.
And then as soon as they're in sight, divine sense.
Yeah, oh, this is going to I'm thinking. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you two are going there.
Mm-hmm.
Celban, where are you going?
I'm staying in the house and starting to make magic items for us to sell.
Check on the orc. Elf girl.
So you find her. She's just kind of up in the room. So she's probably taking off some like paper and pens and stuff, just kind of writing and throwing things.
How is she in general?
Okay, like a insight check.
Sure, I was going to ask for.
Oh, you're asking her.
12.
Well, I mean, look at her. She seems okay.
Now talking to her mind and ask.
He kind of shrugs a little bit.
Do you want help understanding people?
Kind of gives a small nod.
The best thing would probably. Can she speak one language?
She can partly speak a little bit of Orcish. I may know the occasional phrase or word now.
Let's see with Mando if he has a psi crystal. Psi crystal. If you tune to it, it gives you telepathy. Even if she has telepathy, then she can go backwards and forwards with people.
Or helm of comprehend languages.
That.
That's what I was going to make, like the first thing.
That works.
If you can't.
But I'm going to check anyway.
He probably doesn't have one on him, but he could probably make one in like a day or so. Probably like a few days, yeah. Like maybe a week or 10 days to make.
How much would that cost?
It'll cost you like 100 gold. It's not
Right.
really. And then probably, yeah, he'd do it for 100 gold for you.
Yeah. Done. where she can actually like talk to people. Because it gives you like the monster manual telepathy, and that is if you know any part of any fucking language, then
You know that language?
no, you can communicate.
Right.
It's what telepathy does.
Right.
It's the only reason I've been able to speak to her and kept Heris away from her.
So that's taken about 10 days or so to make.
10 days.
Yeah, it's not common.
Okay.
They'll try and do it as fast as they can, but 10 days probably like the
No,
most
it's
it
fine.
takes. Do you anything else Notice would like to do here? Wasn't gonna leave her to do her own thing. You see, she has got like some normal clothes now. You can gathering scissors, being out and just grab
Yeah.
some stuff. From the party fund is and the fund they have at the manor is running a little bit low.
It's setting up Volvit
Hence
Ventures.
the reason for second Volvit Ventures.
Yeah. Now seem to be paid. They do the job for free.
Not expecting them to.
You've got like a few weeks of funds left.
Yeah. By that point, the fucking business should be set up.
Oh, no, sorry, ignore me. You've got like
We put a fair chunk.
yeah, you've got I think 6 months in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a month, 2 months. Oh, you got those. Sorry, ignore me.
Yeah, Karo dumped nearly all his gold into it. 'cause
Yeah,
you put-
I contributed as that's where my gold went.
yeah, when Karo paid it, he was the only one who put in. No one else put in.
What?
No
the
one.
the last time?
Yeah, no one.
I snuck a grand to you.
I don't remember that. Karo
And you
gave
caught
everything.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I snuck 1,000 gold to you.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
Yeah, I think you just pushed her in, I think. Yeah, you've got like, I've got 3-4-ish months of pay. Providing you're not doing any rubbish purchases or keep breaking 10 gold per piece sensors, it should be fine. Alarms, I should say.
Just don't put the alarm back.
Hey, Zizzy was told to get new ones and she keeps getting Kira to make
But
doing the back alley somewhere she goes and buys them off.
don't
If you move your money, like the director's money, if your money issues for it.
I will set up fake sensors for you to smash.
Great, more things to break.
It's going to cost more money as well. To make more sense.
this is why we need a business. We need a steady income.
Supposed to make up for Kara's anger.
So probably just at least start to have conversations with business owners that we know.
Okay. Celban, you're making some magic.
So yeah, every day I'm going to be buying some steel.
Yeah.
I've got probably some funds to start off just to try and get some cash injection.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be making that steel into plate armor with fabricate to try and sell it off for a big profit. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be crafting uncommon or common magic items, which I get to make at a quarter of the time for half the price. But I don't know what rules you use, so I just want to use it. Decide.
Uncommon take about 10 days to make, so quarter price would be like 2.5 days.
Okay.
So 2 days.
So the first one I will make is a Helm of Comprehend Languages, which I will give to the half-orc, half-elf lady who I've forgotten the name of.
You don't know.
We've not asked her.
Oh, okay.
She's not told us.
She can't tell you.
In that case, I will like hold it out to her,
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, well, whenever
we
you
can
do
do
it.
it, we can
and then I will ask if anyone has trouble flying, and I will make as many brooms of flying as the group wants.
Oh, that's
It's
dangerous.
like half me.
So if I run out of money, that's fine.
The thing, Karo's probably too heavy for it with the plates.
Kara's
You
definitely
might-
have
yeah.
your plates.
What's the weight limit on it?
£500.
So it moves 30 feet whilst going 200 pounds. It can carry up to 400 pounds.
I mean,
Nah, Karo's.
Karo's
Karo's
at
heavy.
least
Hold
£200
on.
pre-armor.
Yeah.
Armor weighs about
65.
65 was checked.
I would say it probably would work if we put every other equipment in the back of holding.
Yeah, you probably could have your shield out as well. You had to have maybe like a weapon.
But yeah, like it's more the fact that like Karo is what above 6 foot,
6.
20
5.
strength.
Yeah.
He's
You're
at least
probably-
200 nearly.
You're probably around the
£300 yourself.
yeah. You're probably like
It'd be quick. wouldn't
John.
it?
You're probably like John
Actually,
Cena level,
yeah.
so it's like 240, 270.
Yeah.
Plus you're scaled, so it's probably around 280.
You know what? I don't think it would work on Erdan.
No, I didn't say. Erdan's got heavy arm. He's got
Erdan's weight base is £275
before height.
before. That's before inventory. Which is
I'm
down.
cool. I'm tall, but I'm stick thin now that I'm not pregnant.
My inventory weight is
You need to write down all the things on there.
£160.5.
So I think brooms are flying. I'll go to sell for this party. Those that can't fly.
Also, Erdan
I
can
have to spell.
Yeah.
and Erdan
Would
can
Iggy
transform
like
into a flying creature.
Yeah, so I'll make one for. So the things before I make
I
profit.
mean, you've got you've got a broom already. If Heris wants to give it up.
I don't think Heris wants
Why
to.
would Heris give it up?
Heris has got the hat of
I've got a
flying.
hat. You could make a hat actually.
A hat of what?
So a hat of broom flying.
Is that a thing?
It is now.
It's a map thing.
Basically, what it is you put this witch's hat on, and you speak the command word, which is a cackle, and makes any non-magical broom fly.
And it also makes you green.
You also change your green, and you can't stop cackling while you're wearing it.
Would you prefer that?
I don't want to.
Nah, because when it happened to Heris and she flew towards the cliff, she got shot.
I will make what Iggy wants.
I prefer a broom. I am
The witch
sneaky.
hunter shot the obvious fucking witch.
Yeah. That's,
I'm
Twice
sneaky. I
already.
can't afford to be cackling.
Fell like 60 feet.
Yeah.
She looked about.
I suppose I will
She didn't
take
die.
a day,
Close.
not making
Took an
things,
injury.
essentially, to scout out the market, to
Yeah.
try and see what I think might be best to make to get us some kind of stuff.
If you ask Igneous, you also have a shop front that you're accessible to.
Yeah, that is basically what I'm
My
gonna.
dad's got a shop set up in the market
Yeah.
already.
Okay.
And they got a small one.
Yeah.
You know what, weirdly, you look around and magic items aren't selling that well. There is a specific market that's a lot of armour is being sold to. The military will buy any suit of armour for a good price. Plate mail will sell for 1,500
Okay.
per suit of plate mail. Most of them will sell for whatever the price is in the book, not.
How much would you say it would cost me to buy the raw resources?
How many are you trying to make?
One a day
One a day.
while we're here.
Fabricate. Does it have a cost on the spell or just says?
No, he's talking about the raw materials because
Yeah.
fabricate can just be like.
It's a specific thing you need to steal.
it prints
You
money.
need to go buy it for something
I need
else.
the material that I get it from.
He basically needs to know smithing, which I'm guessing you do considering the armour.
Yeah.
So he can just be like liquid metal, and it turns into a fucking suit of armour.
Because we've still got 100 pounds
You
of
can charge
iron.
We can have war profiteering to
I
listeners.
mean, yeah, you have done all of them now.
Bingo!
The Geneva checklist.
No, yeah, we haven't done genocide.
You could increase
Oh, yeah.
the cost.
Technically, I have. So is
I'm not sure
Erdan.
if I could. I
There's
need
only
to-
one priest.
I would need to edit that myself. I need to spend
There's
time
only
working
one
on
of
myself
it.
to make it. I think I can just make a generic.
You know, at least we're on committing on the side. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, before we.
So you need about 750 gold per suit.
Okay. So I make around double something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I imagine that eventually they might not sell for it. Oh no, you said there's a military who will like have to
Yeah,
buy
the
it.
army are
Is it
buying
war?
all of the
Yeah.
armor. Just blend
Yeah.
on that they're decorating.
So basically, I will be doing two things because that won't take me much time to do per day because it's the casting of the spell. And then I would try and make magic items. But you said, so would I presume that magic weapons are selling well?
Probably, yeah. Your basic +1s are selling quite well. Probably all you can enchant.
Yeah, let me just take I can't remember the rarity. I should have thought this through.
A +1 weapon I think is uncommon. Or it might be common. No, I think it's uncommon.
I'll double check now. We can type in the word.
Yeah, weapon +1 is uncommon.
Yeah.
So I suppose you have
Bless you.
folks have friends in this sort of area, don't
Yeah.
you, or something? I would like to have a chat with them and ask what type of weapons they would like
Make
to
sure we're
use.
not stepping on Mandor's toes.
Yeah, well, not necessarily, but the
Mandor is busy with us.
Yeah, man does not make anything to the military.
well, I suppose what I would like for you folks to ask is
We've
what
given that man so
do
much
basically what
Yeah.
weapon
We have
they would
seven
like to
for
equip
life.
their
You said for like
soldiers
one
with.
for you.
Do they want short swords? Do they want glaives?
Man's shop is a different dimension.
Karo would know that
Yeah,
from
yeah,
being
yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be military.
that you wouldn't
I mean, when you
we're
get to
not
go
gonna ask people
fucking
Karo's like,
13th
yeah,
level,
this
this
is
is,
this,
you're
this.
set up for life
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's called a mansion.
That's what it is. It's technically a mansion, like just really sort of thing.
So
No,
I've
you
been
can cast them in
advised
the
by
same place for
Caro
a year.
what weapons to make for the military,
Yeah.
what possible ones.
Like
Long swords, spears,
double swords.
bows, just longbows, just your generic.
If you can get shields then as well.
Shields, yeah, not really fancy. No like glaives are needed. No like halberds. Mainly just long swords, short swords.
Even though glaives and halberds are better than long swords, and
spears are what they're using. The glaives are more too bulky and big for it because you're transporting. You don't know why, but it looks to be like a lot of people moving quickly. So they get whatever's easiest to make and carry.
So I'll start
halberds
making
are actually
them
pretty easy. Like,
for
So-
very effective. Polearms are the best actually.
So the best I think that we
I
can
nerd out about this stuff, okay?
the best thing I think we can do for the business is actually kind of just attach ourselves to other people's business until we can actually buy a fucking building.
Well, that's got a shop front already.
Yeah, but we could
Don't
attack.
talk
We
to him
could.
about it.
I don't think it's a bad idea. My point is, I think he probably wants his own fucking shop front and not just us coming and being like,
I agree, which is why I'm going to go talk to him.
yeah.
Let's
So
see what he wants.
it would be an idea of doing that with multiple people we know, people we've bought from in the past. Mandor,
looking at my
Brothers Forge Blood. There's
It's
been
antiquities. They're a corporation. It's like trying to sell shoes
Yeah.
at the Apple shops. Not that.
Quincy?
I mean,
Maybe get some from Quincy.
there's,
Quincy, yeah,
there's
Quincy's
probably like tailors that we've been to stuff
I
like
don't
that.
think you've been to one in Syria.
Yeah, we have.
We have Heris with us.
Heris has, yeah. Heris, I'll find out what's going on.
I don't think you've ever given them a name.
Is it day 2?
Well, we'll jump to. There's definitely one I've got written down.
So you gave me a lift after all. Thank you.
Thread by thread. That's probably one you've been to.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, there's another one. Brothers Forge Blood. That's Mandor. So yeah, probably thread by thread on you've been to before. Quite not a super fancy shop. Just a generic tailors. I'd say the ones you would have that you've been to a few times and that would be willing to kind of like, oh yeah, with little to no major, just you guys approaching them, would be thread by thread. Quincy's probably already he's selling it already basically. He's not selling very well. But
What are drinks?
yeah, they're not selling very well.
Oh.
He's not really very good at labeling them. Yeah, thread by thread. Quincy's Mandor might be willing to this magical stuff, but depends.
Why don't we?
And
Well, here's a
Forge Blood.
idea. Maybe not Mandor himself, but could he make like, considering that Quincy has that issue of labeling shit, why don't we just get Mandor to create like illusionary, like, like in Harry Potter we have the book and the fucking people move.
Yeah.
Have something like that done on the
Like
alcohol.
like a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. I mean, yeah, he probably wouldn't do it himself. He'll literally outsource it to someone to do. But it's like a minor enchantment. That takes like an hour to do.
Yeah.
Or if you get them done with labels.
Yeah. There you go.
He would require charging like maybe 50 gold for that. Like it's just you don't need to gather a bunch of things and a few bits of ink and stuff.
Is that for the alcohol and Quincy's?
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, Quincy just put them in old bottles and it's not really selling. You know, it'd be like if I'm gonna have the black murky bottle, and I'm good. I'm gonna have this fancy thing that turns me into a dragon for an hour.
50 gold. Am I paying that? I'm assuming.
I already did.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I would also like to spend the 300 gold that you mentioned previously to get a forge built here.
Yeah, you know it.
If these folks are okay with that.
No,
I
not bothered.
mean,
There's room in the basement.
Yeah, yeah. You could probably. I mean, the basement would be difficult because it would gas anyone in the basement.
Yeah.
Dies of accumulation quickly.
Can I have it built near the stables? Because that's where I'm camping out.
Yeah, you could literally have it attached. To the stable.
That's what a chimbley's do.
It would go through in the middle of the house.
I mean, it wouldn't need to. Because you can drill in diagonally.
I mean, they could, but probably need to build outside. Next to a stable. It's up to you. I mean, what do you guys want to do?
You have it where you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
so
like
I'm
it
someone going to
near
be
the
using it
tables.
most, so it makes sense to have it where he's going to be
I
sitting.
look forward to that fire.
I mean, it's not going to be. Yeah, it's going to be like the gap between. It's not going to be like. I'm not going to put it inside.
Stone is a pretty good insulator,
Yeah.
so
It should be fine. Look, there's already fire damage to the place after you put the 20 band blaze down. Just saying.
not of her own volition, mind you,
Yeah,
but
it's true. She was
That
my
means
control
no.
by
Stop offending him.
Stop making me feel like a good person.
We make friends with you very quickly.
It's been a good week.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Pardon?
We've only known you a week and
No, it's not. Sorry, it's been like 2 days. 3 days.
not even known you a week and you're building in a manor.
I passed my interview, didn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't die. That was the requirement. I'm useful, just very annoying.
I don't think so. No more than any of the rest of us anyway.
Oh, that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just himself, when the Celban says, just loud and annoying. Caro just very much himself says, just like everyone else.
So, you guys.
Hey, I'm loud and entertaining.
You don't. That's Caro. That was to himself. Everyone else heard that.
You guys are spending the day. You're gathering some resources to build things. This is already kind of sorted that stable that'll be built in a few days.
Gonna talk to the shopkeepers, including my dad.
So that'll probably be what you're doing for the day.
For the day. Yeah.
But you know, it's Caro well enough. You probably just see that flash across it, just flash in his eyes for a second.
Just the eyebrow raise and
Yeah.
just the,
So, who was holding these talks with these shopkeepers?
It would be me and Iggy.
One of you make a persuasion check with advantage for me.
What's your persuasion?
+6.
I have a plus 10.
What kind of things you saying to them?
Are they dragons?
No.
It was worth asking.
An older, a younger, like elven man, and like 2 dwarves. These are just to convince the brothers Forgeboard and
Yeah, probably just coming from the angle of mutual, like, beneficial. Like, if people with the celebration coming up, if we are entangled with you guys, everything that's going on, people are going to go to you for your product as well as our product. It's more of a, you know.
We advertise you.
half off
We advertise you, and then we gain from you selling our merch.
Pretty much. It's kind of mutual symbiotic relationship, at least for the festival, for people.
Good persuasion next for me with advantage, one of you.
Like-
Inspiration.
Guidance.
Sure.
The single use I have.
Are you there?
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Encourage you kind of stand there sandwich.
So there's an 18 on the dice,
Yeah.
7 from the thing,
Oh yes.
26.
36.
Just a Pretty easily, you come in and the owner of their breath, this kind of younger elven man's like, oh yes, of course, I'd be happy to stock some of your products, if it's clothing related. Yes, of course, The brothers Forged Blood are like, fucking sure, like, fucking, yeah. You see, like, next, like, by the countertop in their forge is like one of those racks of just general tap, like people buy at, like, petrol stations and stuff. So we can fucking set one of them up for you.
Perfect.
Like, fucking chuck whatever you want on it.
I'm gonna give him a plushie and say, you reckon that would suit it?
It's a bit big, but yeah, probably.
Nice.
Yes, push Caro that.
That's a cute one.
Is it flammable?
Yes.
How flammable are we talking? I don't know.
Don't put it in direct flame.
No. Oh shit. These are kids.
There's a brief look of
Yes.
relief on plush Caro's face.
It's just like going into the fire.
Right
As it dies.
Pull out the second one. You
Alright.
can't escape it.
After fast.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
I'll make some that are fireproof.
See this. Karo shoots this one in the face.
Then that's 20.
Yeah. It's bends.
Pull out of
Can you
it.
people not shoot shit up in my store?
3 beans.
Like,
Yeah,
fucking.
after you finish.
Yo, bro, can you clean that up while I fucking find another one of these? Do we have any more of these? Oh, well, I'm asking you for, you know what day it is. I'm gonna find some of them.
Thank you. How many times a day can you cast Fabricate?
Once.
They will happily sell a small little
If you
thing.
Is there a
have
second
requests for
level?
something specific,
Is it
I
for
think
any?
that's
That was fit.
Nothing that is more than what you're doing. Really.
Fabricate's fair.
and I won't have it to play when we're entering.
Yeah.
Because I only have one full spell slot.
Ah, right, there we go. That answers my question.
Yeah, I'm a 3/4 caster. It's fair.
Gotta nerf you somehow.
Yeah.
So, you head to Quincys next?
Yes.
And Quincys like, oh, it's so good to see you. It's been so long. You see the blue head.
Quincy!
Little suit, little waistcoat.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Your drinks are selling not very well.
We'll
Try
have a look
these.
at them.
This is what you made the daylight table.
Yeah.
What were these?
Yeah, just the first one, like the
Ah, it's useful.
yeah. And there's delivery tomorrow.
Cool. I'll put these up. There was like a tiefling woman here. Been coming in every few days. Asking for you.
Oh, yes, we need to meet up with her.
Okay. Yeah, she's in like every day. She's ain't got a room here at the minute.
Oh,
I
no.
think she's out now. The evening. She's gone out somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Probably I think she's just speaking like she had like another job interview somewhere or something.
Ah, fair.
I didn't ask. She seemed like she was on a mission.
Sure. When she comes back, can we tell her that we popped in?
Yeah.
We'll come back later in the evening.
I'll probably come back tomorrow. It's kind of getting close to
Yeah.
late now. She'll go straight to bed. But I'll come back tomorrow at some point. Can I offer you anything? Do you know the menu? Do you know a reminder of the menu?
Hey, Quincy.
Oh god.
Can I have some ginger ale?
Yeah. Well, remember.
Fuck is the Tiefling woman? Is what icky hairs in her head?
Huh?
Who the fuck is the Tiefling woman?
Must be Glee.
Who?
The applicant that we came back to interview.
Oh. I don't think I was involved with that.
I asked. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Somewhere on. So, yeah, ginger ale.
That's
That's gonna
just
run
You were.
you. That's gonna run you. There it is. Ginger ale.
I think it was just
I've
two,
been
wasn't it?
beaten over the
That's 5
head.
gold pieces.
yeah.
Okay.
That's an expensive drink.
It does extra stuff.
Watch
Does
this
it?
though.
Oh, okay.
You can see it comes out like it's like a small, like a short glass with this bubbling, kind of orangey gold liquid inside, kind of a bit of smoke bubbling off the edges.
Welcome to Quincys, where the drinks are a lot more interesting than your average bar. And I'm gonna knock it back.
One, just make a con save for me. You're not drunk much since you stopped being pregnant, so I can see your tolerance is still
That's
there.
right.
No, it is not. 7. Hey, the health thing.
I'm at health.
8.
What's the total?
11.
That's fine. 1 out of 10. You're fine after 1 drink. You watch it and you just shot this back. You're kind of watching it and take it back and look back, and their fare is now ginger. All of it is ginger.
Oh, I've forgotten how silly this looks. I love it.
Interest you, fine folk, anything else? I can go through my menu for you.
That's the sad thing. Isn't granite ginger?
Granite's
Very, very different. Granite's also a lot. Like a lot. Granite's groomed. Igneous is very kind of wild and unkempt.
Intentionally so.
Yeah, you're a wolf. Granite is a
Jackal, please.
jackal. So she kind of like. She looks after herself now she's not in the room.
She's soon to be a coat.
She is not getting turned into a coat,
No, it's a carpet.
Okay.
or a rug, or anything else.
Caro.
I was thinking the fair line of a coat.
So, do you want anything else?
You wanna go?
Sure. Do you want to go?
You'll kill me.
It's like Scar and Hercules, just a full cloak.
After you,
Wanna
anyway,
try
drinks.
something fun?
Oh, listen to the menu, please.
Well, do you want just normal? Well, I'll go through the whole menu for you. For drinks, food as well. We have services here. I don't
No.
do service, just drinks.
Just drinks, please.
Just drinks. Well, we've got our standard drinks, our standard ale. We've got our traditional ale brewed here in Ceradelia. That's going to run you 4 copper pieces for a mug or 2 silver for a gallon. We've got the Sleeping Dragon Ale, a very dark red ale made from a potent, spiced.
Could you please just get to the weird stuff?
Kind of runs his way down the bar, down the thing he's got. Where's it gone? Soft drinks. There we go. So, first thing you've got here, unless you want some wine, with the specials we call them. The first is the Beholder. I spelled that wrong. A multi-layer drink, each layer being a different colour, having a different flavour. Very tasty, very tasty. The Umber Hulk. This is a pint of whiskey, brandy and tequila in equal measures for good luck. The Dragons, 5 different colour shots, one for each colour of the chromatic dragon's head. The Lily in the Well, a tall mug of ale half full with edible flowers and for garnish. Then we've got our enchanted brew, which is the fun ones. We've got the Pina Colossus, a rare colossal pineapple hollowed down filled with rum, coconut cream and pineapple juice, usually a shared drink. The pineapple shrinks in size when the liquid is drank or spilled. It continues to expand and grow to colossal proportions the more liquid that is added to it. We've got Magic Eye, with every sip your eye changes colour. The ginger ale, of course. Once drunk, any hair on your body turns ginger for a number of days. We're only a D10. Trouble me a D6. For a week. In this case. And finally, drink to forget, but always remember, after drinking this, you permanently can remember the following 24 hours.
You've got to be careful.
You can't remember the 24 hours.
24 hours, yeah. Well, the previous 24 hours, you'd say.
I'll have the lily in the well, please.
Alright, that's going to cost you 1 gold piece. Fine, sir. Find robot Centaur. Cuts it, puts it in. Gets a tall mug. Pours ale into it. And that's halfway there. You kind of start placing a bunch of little flowers in it, all different colours. And this looks different every time you on the colours, just whatever edible flowers you got. Slides on over the bar. No tip. Okay.
Do you tip in this country?
Yeah. You tip graciously.
Excuse me. I'm going to go to Italy.
13 on insight.
What's your passive insight?
Oh, hang on.
What's your active insight? Think of what shows.
My passive insight is 12.
Yeah, these people tip a lot.
Okay. I'm still going to turn to Iggy and go, what do you tip in this country?
Advice is a good tip. That's what a tip is, right?
Advice.
9 monetary tips. We've got a tip jar here. You guys never tip, just saying.
I'm going to take out a piece of
I
paper.
play here. I bring you customers.
Yeah, I don't give you money.
I've also already tipped you.
Yeah, you're here. What the fuck are you different? No, you're not. It's really fun. Yeah, he tips. He tips on all people.
I'm going to take out a piece of paper and write down a drinks recipe from my favourite bar in Renaissance and then roll it up and put it in the tips jar. There you go! Oh, I'm sorry. I got told to.
We're going to talk about that place. Bastards.
What did they
That
do
is
to you,
fine.
Quincy?
Nothing. I just don't like them. They're looking like a fake Quincys. They have magical wines. It's not just shit wine.
Really?
You know, I always forget when I drink that wine. Yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause it's
just,
wine.
just like a bottle of wine is like 5 silver. And it's like just 90% alcohol.
There's uses for alcohol that are strong.
Yeah, killing them to the customers.
Yeah. You can't earn money if you kill the customers.
No, exactly. They disgrace the trade.
Mm.
Bastards.
You want something done about them?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's another contract. I'm bothered.
Can I have a straw, please?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Wooden
pull up a
straw.
tiny little flap.
That is some weird shit.
Hey, come on, man. You've seen the stuff that.
Yep, I said I see some weird shit. Ain't doesn't get you fine folks while you're here.
Have we talked to him about the business
Yeah.
handshake?
Yeah. Well, Quincy and
He's already signed that.
yeah, no, that'll be. He won't be. But they're going to be pretty much on board. He sounds like drinks you got.
Just, well, as an aside bit, Karo just leans over to Celban and goes, he attacked an assassin with a rolling pin, be careful.
That sounds dangerous.
You what?
Just remembered your brave encounter when we first stayed here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought that fast enough on the grind.
And it's
Scout away.
valuable in the Battle of Cyrodiil.
Oh, what can I say? My door is always open unless it's closed, then don't come in. I mean, unless it's that door, don't come in. Can I get any food while you're here? Some appetizers maybe? I'm not doing breakfast or some, dessert or a main meal.
No.
I think it's we have a few people to see soon, so we should head on.
Not even the ash brownies? The currently in season?
Tempting. But,
Just 2 small pieces.
come on, Quincy.
I've got staff to pay.
Come on, Quincy.
Have you?
I'll
I
leave.
have a cook. I have cooks that die all the time. I don't die.
Can I peek in the tip jar and see how much it is?
It's like a few. It's been like a bit of a quiet day. It's like start of the week and I was already in. Probably like 5, 6 gold on that in all different kinds of coins.
I'll take 5 support.
Oh, thank you kindly, Igneous. There's a reason you're one of my favourites.
Really?
Yeah.
Insight.
Go for it.
I already know.
Oh, yeah. He seems very excited about you people here. It's not lying. Nothing I can do for you. You're not hungry?
No.
We'll head on.
Alright, no loss.
Not enough protein.
I mean, we have like steaks and burgers, and then do main courses.
Yeah, not enough
But you
protein.
do the owlbear steak for you.
They prefer is meat raw.
Or like the devil blood rice. I mean, that's more like steak, more super spicy. You might like it.
Come back for lunch.
You're going back for lunch, same menu.
There you go.
Do you want some carrot wings?
Later.
Or the soup of the day?
Later.
Alright. We do breadsticks as well, first, like some dipping sauces.
Good hustle, Quincy.
I'm just saying, I've got a menu to remind people of. And, you know, if you're not feeling food and drink, we also have services here. We have rooms, of course. Hot baths and laundry services in case you need it. Not saying you do, but you know.
I mean,
Companionship for the evening. I can't answer questions.
What?
Quincy asks no questions.
Why did Quincy's voice go high pitched?
Matthew's wish went high. Ignore that. I can still be your
I
horse.
think, if I remember correctly, on the menu, I think it literally says Quincy asks no questions.
Yeah. A companion for the night. We don't ask questions and we don't king shame. This is the same place.
I'm not a horse.
yeah, I was.
He said he had a stable for it to put your horses at night. No offense to you, sir.
Oh, okay.
Nice. I can transport around the city. You guys seem to walk everywhere for some reason. It's insane. Get a cab.
It's good for the, you know,
So for the economy, get a cab. Just saying.
it's good for the body to
More
walk.
economy, more people coming in, more money for Quincy.
Stronger our body, but that's what we can find.
When you're hitting healing potions, we've got a few. Regular, greater, and superior.
You have an Erdan.
Yeah.
What did you buy?
I would like to buy one of those, please.
Which one?
Whatever was the middle thing you said.
Greater? It's 250 gold.
Thank you.
I'll send you a vial.
Okay.
Quincy's healing potions on the tag. It's definitely a potion he's like, got made somewhere in pork and just tacked the tag to it.
Right, sorry, what did I buy?
It's a greater healing potion.
Great healing person. Okay, thank you.
You don't need any, water skins, soap, rope.
Bombs?
Soap on a rope.
Soap, I can put soap on a rope.
Lamp oil?
Hmm?
Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs?
I mean, not my department. Strange reason I had.
Erdan's not here. I was making a reference. Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
I can identify some magic items for you. We know how to do that. Repair your equipment if it's damaged or broken.
We're good, Quincy.
Alright.
Thank
Hard
you.
life these days for a poor.
We'll send some people your way.
Yeah.
We're looking at hiring other people.
Good for you.
We'll be back.
Alright, have fun. Get some sleep.
Don't
Quincy is
die.
always open.
No promises.
Don't die.
Why are you saying that? I'm not gonna die, am I?
I just leave.
Okay.
Karo's last for now, and as he leaves, he puts 2 gold in the tip jar.
And kindly good Karo. This is why you're my second favourite. Hey, it's good to have 3 of you in the top 20. And you're the highest. What can I say?
Thanks, Quincy.
I mean, you're tied for second. You're not even in the top 50, so you're scary. I know you tip a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 10. But you still look like it.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. I mean, you did try and kill me once, I think. You were
No, I
drunk or
killed
something.
someone in your
Yeah,
place.
same thing. I better clean the mess. That was a nightmare. I wish I was dead. You were trying to get a body out of a bathtub when you've smashed the body into the bathtub. Like, there was bone inside the drain. I had to get like a little tiny fork and it took me hours. The bath was out for 2 days. I lost like 100 gold.
You did?
I mean, no, I lost like 40 gold, but still. I would have up to 100 gold when I bought more stock and sold more things.
I'll just like throw 40 gold at him.
This is why you're second favourite. Sorry, Garrett. Look, top 50 is not bad.
Karo's just left at this point.
Yep, let's go. So,
See ya.
who have we got left to speak to?
I
Just
think it's your dad.
Mando or my dad?
Well, Mando you spoke to. Mando.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just your dad.
Mando he's not going to really sell much in his shop. 'Cause
It's more like he gives he gives like basically like magical enchant for the purpose of like, oh, here's a sign.
Yeah. You can also have business cards there. You can put them in the shop if you want.
Yeah.
What exactly is the business you're setting up? I missed that.
Everything. Yes.
Right, okay.
Everything eventually.
Just completely unrelated to everything that's
By
happened.
now it's
How,
like plushies and t-shirts.
completely unrelated to everything that's just happened. How flammable does Quincys look?
Could be quite flammable. There's a bit of stone as well, some supports.
No.
You don't know this.
This is out of character. No.
So before it gets too late, you
Sound
make your way.
awesome.
Last play, probably your last stop of the day before you start heading back. That's something that's set now. To
He did that in
the
the
farmers.
sewer.
He doesn't really have much of a shop. It's a very, very small building. Yes. Probably about the size of this room, really. It's not massive. Like a small magic counter in the corner. A few shelves, just not super stock, just general supplies. Oh, Igneous, it is good to. Sorry, River, it is good to see you.
Big hug.
Oh, that's yeah. It was your big hug. How have you been?
I'm surprised you recognise me.
You're Ginger. That's
I went to Quincys.
ah yeah, Ginger ale.
But no, it's not.
It's fun. It's
It
fun.
is fun.
It is. I prefer the pina coladas. It is.
They're entertaining.
Oh, me and your mother, great times with that drink. We had a good night. It was fun. We had lots to drink. Get your mind off the good drinks. You wouldn't say this, you
How's business?
It's not strong. It's picking up, but not much to sell. Difficult finding things, and we're very much on a budget.
We're actually setting up our own business venture under
I see.
under our name. I was wondering if you'd like to be part of it.
Of course, yes. I can help with that.
We have someone who's able to make some items already. Could we use your shop as a storefront
Of course.
for our own items?
Yeah, it kind of gestures to one of the shelves. Take a shelf, take a shelf. It's kind of just put to a wall of shelves. That kind of got like a bag on it, a few water skins, like a magnifying glass. Not loads on, just generic stuff he's picked up.
What's his shop called?
It's not got a name, it's just kind of like just like a shop in a corner, really.
You thought of a name for this place yet?
Not yet, I was trying to get the business actually booming first before we celebrate and name the place.
Well, a name can help build recognition.
True. Not much for names though, never really named a business before. Really just-
Named me.
It's different.
Your wife did it, didn't they? The naming.
Oh yes, but she did.
I took my grandpa. Anyway, name for a shop.
What are you selling?
General was you can find really.
In the general shop.
Yeah, it's a simple general store, yes.
Let's have a think.
Perfect place for us to sell stuff at least.
Mm.
Helps your business as well.
Indeed.
The other plushies that I've got, I'll start popping them on shelves.
Yeah.
On the shelf that he said.
How many have you got? I'd say probably.
I was making them during downtime. So.
Yeah.
What?
I just thought it was a good idea.
I think probably like 5 of each left.
Sure.
The Karo ones you make more of, good people like the Karo ones. But 2 of them have been killed in the last 12.
I'm gonna get Mando to create a sign for like Igneous's dad's shop of. Do you know in Vegas where they have like the thumb going back and forth like to go into the place? It's just Karo doing that.
That goes against the name I just thought up for the place.
What? No, but that could be our symbol to know that people can sell
Like
stuff.
on the shelf.
Yeah.
Inside it. I'll bring like 10 more gold for that. Mando will make that
How
perfect.
much?
10 gold. Mando will make that perfect because you can do it really quick and you can.
I have a potential name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course.
Canis Commodities.
Ooh. Sounds like we're being sold again.
Yeah, it doesn't it?
That's what they used to call these commodities. Good effort. You're yes. You're you. A fighter, not a business.
What about high scoria?
I like that. Perhaps, yes.
You can sell mini games as well.
I was at anything great. We can have a little board game, mini game counter. High score. I like that.
Name is no bookies.
Or a nerd cafe. Like we've gone from being in a private room in one to making one.
Yeah. You just seem to like the name High Score a lot.
I have a picture of you in like a little crown or a top hat or something.
Ooh, I like the idea of like a woven hat. The field behind me.
Yeah. Just as long as it doesn't too much look like you're trying to be a king or something.
Yeah, so it's like a field of crops. And a hat. I like that. And I think to myself in the distance.
I'm just gonna make sure that you're not committing treason or something. Yeah.
Oh, yes, good idea. I need to remember there's an actual crown these days.
Yes.
The Karo thumb thing, is that done now? Is that getting done in a day or so?
Probably like a day
It's
or so.
been done nowhere near you.
Motors has gone back at midnight, kicked in Roach's door.
Okay.
And
Mando's door. I've got the perfect idea.
Mando's like holding a spell. And he's like,
Tells them the idea.
we must.
I've just had a thought. that
No,
I
it's
should
it's
go
not going to
a
be
long
visible
time ago.
until you go back to Iggy's dad's
Yeah, you don't know
shop.
it's there until you come back up there.
Gonna sending on for now. I need to remember.
Why?
I've not marked off the other
You're
stuff.
the most markable person in this group.
You really are.
You're rocking
You're
around
like
my face there, bro.
You're like the action man.
Oh, don't you fucking dare. Don't you?
Why not?
I mean, the other options are
You'll never know.
Firblog, probably
It's
God,
old and then it'll be
Dragon, Robo-Horse, new peasant to society, murderous pet bird person, or Heris.
Eventually, because Adam will forget to say this whenever we come back to see this monstrosity. Whenever next time Karo sees it, you will see just part of him die.
And then there was one
It's
part of
just-
himself.
Just
Yeah, that could be the last part of the soul because we don't know what's going to happen before we get back to
Roll a
that.
con save.
remember how cute Hawthorne looked playing with the plushies.
Remember him ripping the throat out of the Karo one?
Yeah, but how much fun was he having?
So much fun. We practice as well. We have Karo as well. Combine models.
That's a 9. Yeah.
But yeah, well,
Next
Sure.
time, when Karo sees the flashing thing of himself, he will die. That's canon now.
I'll cast Sending on Zircon.
Let Karo be at peace. He's tried to leave, you've not let him.
Revivify.
Collision
work.
makes it work.
Turns out that your soul is chained to your body. You can't die.
You cast sending on Zephyr?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone across the tribes looking for employment in the crafting industries? May have job opportunities going.
Ooh. You
Time to
get
start
back.
getting them integrated properly.
Uh,
Leave them alone a little.
there will be a few. We have some weavers. There are also some stone and woodworkers from other tribes. Where can I send them? Or where can we send them? Where can we send them?
Sorry. Notes. Send them to.
It'd be better feed that job, wouldn't it? If he's got enough space to house those people.
Right. Send them to Scoria's shop in the morning. I'll meet them there.
back. Of course, I will send the ones I know over there.
Just while we're doing this, does anyone want any common or uncommon magic items? Or just anything you would
Ring of swimming.
you'd like one of them?
I've got one of them already. When years.
Because it doesn't cost anything.
Oh no, I haven't sort of got
Isn't
rid
it?
of water walking.
It's not attunement. And it gives you a 40-foot swim speed.
Oh, I can't find it. Is it gloves of swimming and climbing?
No, it's a ring of
A
swim.
ring.
Ring
Oh.
of swimming.
I haven't seen that before. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think
it's a very
you want
basic
to
magic item.
Basically, anything that doesn't require attunement will be very useful.
Yes, but I'm not going to look through the whole list of magic items to make them for you. Oh yeah, that does exist.
Anything else? We're just going to start closing up the evening at this point.
I'd recommend it for yourself
will
as well.
do some very quick market research and
Yeah.
find out how much we, the stoneworkers and woodworkers, get paid at the base level.
Yeah, you're probably looking at like the base level. I'll find the frame now.
So you don't like my Vegas Caro idea? Why?
Karo fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Why?
I can't
What's
tell you,
wrong?
I'll find the figure on there.
What's wrong?
What do you? I mean, that's the thing you want to say to Square before you start heading back to.
I will let him know what I've just done.
Yeah, you probably heard you doing it. You sound nice. Yeah.
What's wrong?
And you can be like, "No, that will be very helpful. Yes, we can have them make things in the back of the store and then place them up here.
And I have the patterns for the plushies, so if they sell well,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be able to make more of them fairly easily.
It's not like patterns in the world.
That's how things are made.
Oh, patterns or patterns?
Pattern, like a crafting pattern.
Oh, yeah, maybe like a patent is in like a copyright thing.
Can we do that?
That's ridiculous.
Well, it's more the case of sure copy us and then watch me fireball your establishment.
That happens as well. Yeah, you'd be like, we can have those set up and created in the back of the store, etc.
And we've also got someone who will hopefully be making armor, so you can sell that. That's always popular. As I mentioned last time we met.
Mm-hmm.
Sell what the country needs.
Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. Well, I must be heading home now. Your mother was expecting me back.
Good night.
Good night. Stay safe.
And you.
She'll get a small talk.
Do you want walking back?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like he's not making his way out the coins.
I'm gonna make sure the shop's locked up and secure.
Yeah, it's close. It's got a lot.
I'm gonna speak to someone
Mhm.
about getting a board game made.
Sure.
That is just Operation, but it's Erdan.
Sure. You can add that to your list of things you want to get made.
Opera down.
Jesus Christ.
Eric training.
Yeah. Very quickly
That's
before
perfect,
we
we'll call it
end
that.
this part and the day. Erdan, is there anything you want to do specifically, or are you just
Yes.
Yes.
And you can make this as much of a wild goose chase as you want.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one.
But as I said on the day previous, I'm going to use locate object to
Mhm.
find either one or all the keys.
Okay. Let me quickly read the thing.
In my own works, got like things like a foot of stone or something like that blocks it.
Lead. Any thickness of lead will block. That blocks the direction.
Describe one alien object that's from the attic from you've seen a version of it. So where are you doing this? Where are you going to start casting this from?
So it said duration up to 10 minutes, so I assume that. So I will start. You know what? I'll go pretty central. I'll go to the temple district.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty central.
That's kind of like in the middle there.
Yeah, and I'll cast it there.
Cast it? Nothing.
I will
Right, that's that.
walk up.
Okay.
It's within a range of
1,000
1,000 feet.
Make her up to the militia level. After a few minutes of walking, one of them does pop up. And you kind of begin following it. And it drops out, but you think you know where it's coming from. You see, it's actually quite near where you thought, or you saw the spectral form of Raesokeran. This large-looking military barracks.
Right.
A huge four-story building with a large courtyard full of like training areas and an armory. Looks to be like a very kind of, regal and military building, fortified quite well. And you see it's damaged. The door being kicked out when Reyfron came through. You're going to be making your way inside to make an investigation check.
Investigation. Can I guidance myself?
You have advantage in guidance check. You've got locate object on. It's just rifling through some things trying to find it.
Hey, that'll do. That's investigation. That's 19.
You step inside. As you're all looking around, you see, a few bodies of orcs, a few piles of ash. Kind of go into this courtyard, and the thing just fades as you got here, so you know it's definitely in here. You can walk around and see a bunch of training dummies. Some look to be, dwarven size, that kind of broken, others were made out of stone and wood recently. You then see there's kind of like three of these round bits of wood kind of attached like a hay bale with like red paint on it, looking at targets.
Mm-hmm.
They all have axes in them. But in the third one, you see tied to it the body of a dwarven man, an older dwarven man with an axe just clean through the face.
Right.
And all kind of cut marks in the body.
Mm-hmm.
Must be some form of like target practice the orcs used to do. We head into the main structure. It's like 4, levels big. The first 2 levels are filled with like a smaller armory, rest rooms, barracks for a large force of dwarven militia, very kind of dwarves actually kind of ducking through things. Again, still on the 3rd level. And you get to the 4th layer and you see the kind of large chamber. And in it looks to be like a war room with like a tipped over table, broken furniture, and like a scrunched up mat in the corner. You see like a few more chambers coming, office area, a few small officers, like 2 or 3 officers, a large office, like a large fancy bedroom. You begin kind of rifling through most of these rooms. It takes you almost all day. And after rifling through this large bedroom, what you see is filled with this huge kind of hay bed, bunch of vicious looking weapons on the wall. It has this weird decaying smell. I'm guessing this is probably where Warlock rested while he was here. You see kind of on the floor underneath this hay bale, kind of in between like a broken slit of stone, this key.
Ah. I will take the key. I will go find Flint someone.
Find
Illyrian?
Yep. Right in the name, Jesus Christ. Lizard Flintstone.
Listen, I'll say to you, I know we sort of made a new key for the lock, but I found one of the originals.
That could be pretty useful actually when you get the lock. Like undone.
The lock wasn't done yet.
Yeah, we were going to put it back on. So
Right, okay.
It's still open for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You all that?
Yeah, I can. You said there should be 5 more.
There should be, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, you can look them if you want to, but it's up to
I
you.
will go around today with locate object up and see if I can find the remaining 5 keys.
So you don't find all 5. How many no, you find 2 more.
2 more.
You have 2 are either gone or you can't find.
Other.
You got 3 now. You got 1 and 2 more. There's 2 missing.
Okay. I thought there were 6 keys.
Sorry, 6. So you find 4 more.
Okay.
Sorry, 3 more. So you got 4 and 2
Yeah.
missing.
I will hand them into her.
Super. Yeah.
And then if I have time on this day, I will help Reyfron with anything that he needs in terms of rebuilding the.
They'd just be like, pick that up, put that there.
I will do that. I've got a +3 to athletics, so I will use that to help.
You got 16 strength, that's more the thing.
Yeah.
You also double carry things over fair
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
So yeah, most of the day you spend finding these keys. It takes you all day to get around the city and bring them all back to her. And so the last part of the day, last like hour or so, Tal and Bogo and Reyfron have made quite a lot of progress. They've kind of gotten most of the dodgy walls down, and all ceilings are gone now. So there's like 1 ladder. Bogo is kind of assembled out of like a few cantrips and bits of talisman, bits of rope. That lay from the bottom floor to the top floors.
Okay.
There's still this kind of main top part building that they've not gone into yet. They're trying to get the bottom bit secure. And you spend the last part of this day kind of cleaning things up, and you'll probably spend the next day or so just getting all this mess outside before you can basically break through and start.
Yeah. I'll spend the next day here as
Because
well.
what can happen is like, because bullshit fabricate, and literally can just get the raw materials and he can fabricate the fucking base of it because
Yeah.
he's got mason tool proficiency.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Fabricate is not a good spell unless you have tool proficiency.
Yeah.
So the fact that I have like 19 fucking tool proficiency, but alchemists, supplies, jewelers, masons, painters, smiths, thieves, tools, and tinkers
Good roll,
tools.
good roll. Just make one check for me just to see how well this goes. First day you're doing it.
What
You
type
probably
of
have to. In fact, you probably have to do something the next day. Because for this day you're kind of just getting like most of like the wall and ceiling rubble out.
Yep.
You've still got bits of broken glass to kind of clear out completely.
Get a broom.
Yeah, literally town will suggest that. You've got like the old furniture to kind of properly finish with the last few bits. And then once that's done, probably the next day, maybe 2 days, how long it takes you, it'll be completely cleared out and like a blank template.
I will let them know that
Apart from the final top part.
I will spend one more day at the fort helping them, and then I'll probably head back to Cyrodilia to see what's going on and see if
What type of check?
Make Mason's tool check, so intelligence. Crazy.
Well, I'll give myself fortune's favour.
Yep.
Skill empowerment.
I'll give you guidance.
Guidance.
Intelligence.
Across the board, Karo judges you.
Does he have mason's full proficiency? So, from across the globe.
No have Mason's tool proficiency? Does Bogo?
And Wonder Dwarves.
No one really here to help, they're all busy doing things.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 15 on the dice.
Yes.
Plus 4, so that's 19. And then there's with the skill empowerment, that's a plus 16. 35.
Yeah, that's enough. You begin to kind of fall. I imagine you go around doing this as Talon's taking down like the last remaining main.
Yeah,
broken
it's
wall.
it's mainly just like making sure that the structure is sound,
Yeah.
creating support beams, stuff like that.
I imagine you've probably been doing that throughout the entire process, so
Yep.
you don't have to worry about like a specific day of just fortifying the place. You've been keeping it intact, so you'll probably call a day off stripping this
Yep.
place.
Bogo doing during this.
He's just kind of helping. He's kind of levitating things, mage handing bits of rubble out. Just doing what he can. He's breaking down some more of the cantrips and disintegrating the bits every now and then. But yeah,
Snowball.
with that, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in a minute when we pick up with
Get
the
a long
group's
rest.
third day. You have no long rest. We'll be back in a second. And we're back. So, we pick up at the start of day 3. Erdan, you wake up earlier than the rest of the group because you went to bed earlier because time goes.
Helping Reyfron and the guys.
Yeah. These guys, I mean, come on, let's say anything else you're doing today, before you're doing fabricate,
Yep.
it's just going to be the final bits of gutting in this place before you start.
Yeah, because it's like basically drawing out plans, making sure that everything works, understanding how the building works.
Perfect. Jump back to Sorcerer team. Igneous, Celban, and Reyfron. Karo. How does the day start for you guys?
Let's go meet with Glee.
At like 5 a.m. you hear banging outside. Ching, ching, ching.
Just gonna
Ching.
stick out my head out the shed, around the corner.
I'm forging
Yeah,
stuff.
wait Hawthorne up.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, it's such a bad idea to put it inside the house.
We're working Dean Leo. I don't Leo, no sleep.
It's oddly
The girl always
exactly.
tends to
Oh,
every
no.
5 minutes and give her an excuse to do it more than once a day.
Sorry, actually, what time is sunrise at the moment? Because it's like autumn.
Oh god, it's, yeah, so it would be approximately 1 minute.
Sorry, no, so that it wouldn't be 5 a.m. It would be exactly when the sun rises, the first hand strikes.
He's like just waiting. Like there it is.
Yeah, in a weird way. Yeah, it's a little bit ritualistic or something like that.
Interesting.
Start the day with a bang.
Clank.
I can't even what started.
It would be probably quite late, I think, like.
Okay, so
It is into the winter months now.
at 8 or 9 is when the first hammer strikes.
It's like Karo's already awake at that point.
I'm assuming you're spending your day pretty much doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we spent 1 day in the at the Dwarven Keep, and it's now the 3rd day.
Yeah.
So halfway through this day, I will have completed the Helm of Compound Language.
Okay.
If that's okay.
That is fine. Igneous, Karo, are you meeting Glee today?
Yeah.
And
Where is she
also
going?
all of the
Yeah.
tribe members who wanted to win.
Might as well.
Yeah, we'll start with them first.
Did you find out how much the average pay for that position is?
No, I couldn't find it. I'll find for you during the week. It'll probably be like a few silver a week.
Okay.
Or like a few copper a day. I'll find. I've got a list somewhere of this might actually be the one I used. There we go. Yeah. So it would be labourer maybe it was per day. So it would be. They're looking about like 5 silver a day.
5 silver a day.
Yeah. That's like the weavers and stuff and about 5 silver a day.
So a gold every 2 days.
Yes. So a gold and a half. No. So 5 days a week. 5 working days a week. That'll be
2.5 gold.
yeah, 2.5 gold a week.
2.5 gold per person per.
So 12.5 gold and first.
That is not bad.
Hmm?
That is not bad. Presuming that was
My drink. My enormous ability to drink.
I'm brew.
No, it's not. We're going to talk about Dog Pepper on this podcast, so everyone sponsors we can.
My dad would say it's not real iron brew.
In the picture, yeah, it is a fake iron brew. It's English iron brew.
Yeah, it's bottled in Manchester, so it's not the real stuff. Though I don't think you can actually get the real stuff anymore.
The real stuff. American iron brew is fucking vile. Ugh, it's great.
Yeah. So we've got, what was it, Professor, the physician Cumin, and now we've got copper drink.
Oh, I was gonna go with like adamantine. Right now, copper drink is much better. So, we'll go with meeting with the weavers basically. You do see Amaryllis from the old tribe, your tribe.
Yep.
They've come along to work.
Just gonna take that note as the staff.
Amarillo.
Ooh.
Amaryllis.
I know you said Amaryllis, but
every night we'll be gonna Karo pushing.
I remembered something I would have done since being here.
Okay.
And that's requesting if I could change my address with you folks so I could have post delivered here.
Sure.
And if any one of you says yes, I'll take it as a yes.
I mean, when the new place is there, what do you think I'm going to spend my time?
And then I'll send out a bunch of letters to the places that I'm affiliated with, updating where my new address is.
Are you sure you want all of those people to know where you live?
Yes.
Okay.
I will work out the amount that will cost you to send all the letters.
Oh dear God.
Also, if people come by and try and destroy the house, I'm going to have to beat them with a hammer over the head.
Yeah, if people come looking for you here and they're aggressive, we will try and murder them.
Only the friendly ones.
So-
That's what I'm sending out to.
Friendly for now.
And they can act.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really answer
I
me,
looked
did you?
to make sure I didn't kick anyone and I still
Hmm?
managed to kick you.
That's right.
Didn't really
You
answer me
got my
back,
email,
did you?
So you got my number. It's such a weird way to think about it.
Still.
Hair's made out of the same stuff.
oh.
So,
A man has
Amaryllis.
breaking news. A man has been charged for the murder of Tupac.
Oh shit.
What?
Police have charged Dwayne Kefty Davis
Good name, God, I think I shot him.
for the murder of Tupac.
Allegedly, for the time, but I know he's charged for it.
Charged?
Yeah, fuck
Charge
it.
is not convicted.
Yeah, it's not convicted.
Allegedly.
Yeah, definitely. Allegedly.
Allegedly. What's his name?
It's not like Diddy did it.
It doesn't matter. He's a former gang leader.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
the former gang leader that was
That
mentioned
doesn't-
before might have killed Tupac. I'm not saying you did.
All I'm gonna
Allegedly.
say
I'm not
is,
being
It was
sued or
Erdan
shot.
that said all this. Everyone else is innocent.
This is
all I'm gonna say
It's
is,
John. He has a car.
all I'm gonna say is,
He's a doctor.
all I'm gonna say is, Diddy did it.
Are you sure you can say that? That doesn't mean it's true. It's all alleged. I'm not editing this out. Fuck you all. Not you.
Well, you know, if we're gonna edit it out, we might as well start talking about China,
That's
right?
not.
No, for goodness
No,
sake.
thank you. You arrive. I will find out the cost of that.
You know, the CCP is gonna collapse soon.
Yep. Oh, Jesus. No comment.
Less than a year. Give it.
Shut up. Before we get killed by China. The Russians already hate us. So, yeah, you get back to the shop. You see Amaryllis and a
Free
few
to
other
buy.
people that you don't recognise. I will give you names.
Well, I'll take names.
Yeah, when I get them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will basically, there's about 4 of them. Looks to be 2 weavers. I don't know.
I'm not going to repeat it because the Mac can't find it.
I'm like a painter sort of like drawer.
So 2 weavers, a woodworker.
Yeah.
My candlestick maker.
Like a decorator.
A painter decorator.
No, it's like not a painter decorator, a decorator, someone like colour things and add fine details.
An artist.
Artist. That's what I can think of, and I was like, decorator. Yeah. And they're all from Canis tribes. They all have names, personalities, which you'll find out about next time we play when I have names for them. But yeah. Those should be all from kind of different sort of areas as well, which is good.
I'm assuming that Scoria is there as well.
Yes, he's already opened the shop.
Morning.
Good morning. It's good to see you again. And this is Akrasiel.
How are you doing?
Not too badly. I'm doing a bit better now. Some of us have employment.
I can help with that a little bit, I think.
Yes, very nice. Much appreciated.
As you can see, Scoria is setting up shop in the city. And we have some products. We have some products that we were hoping to sell. What with us being here, there, and everywhere, it's not really feasible for us to make ourselves. So, for a steady wage, assuming the business goes well, would you like to work for Scoria? But then we'll and us.
No, of course, yes.
This week on Vadenheim Apprentice.
I will leave Scoria to work out all the timetabling and everything. When we have product ideas, we can send them to you. You can test them, make sure that they work, and sell them make and sell them as needed.
Of course.
Does that sound fair?
It sounds perfectly reasonable.
Fantastic.
The others all kind of agree, nod. I swear to God. We're having put our phones in different rooms.
No, because then he will know what to look for. Yeah.
So, this for it to me.
Let me just put this into a week. So,
One thing I will say is you will of course have to make these products.
Obviously.
So there are costs to that as well.
Of course.
You need a supply cost, which is obviously your resources there, probably ordering in, and then a manufacture cost, which is what actually filling the costs in not compartments.
Hashtag might not mind that.
To make. For a standard product, which is what I'm assuming you're making right now, it will cost you still 3 silver pieces per one of these you make.
3 silver per. I'm assuming this is just for the plushies. Or
It's just
for any of them.
what you're doing right now is kind of like a standard project, a standard product, like the plushies, the basic things, nothing super fancy. But more, that's just a pattern thing. Yeah, that's there in the corner as well, that's the appeal, right? Moderate products are still more valuable, but they take more to build.
At this point, Carosel's died.
Things you guys may not
I
mention,
can see.
but they're fancy stuff. But a standard product, we're trying making these kind of basic plushies and like decorations and basic ales. They're going to cost you, or more probably just the plushies from time being, they're going to cost you 3 silver pieces per one you make.
Okay.
Yes, at this point, Carosel's died.
So, I'll show Amaryllis one of the. How long do you think it would take for you to make one of these?
With everybody here, with the whole team, probably we can make quite a lot a day, maybe 10 to 15 a day. For the time being, once we've got to get settled and once we're more used to it, we'll probably be quicker.
The production line.
Okay, so that's with a so 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 5, so 2 gold and 3 silver. Per day of production, which means to make these profitable, 23.
There is one rule that I've got telling you it can't cost the item itself at Black Friday, because the itself can't cost more than 10 times what it costs to make it.
Yeah.
So you can't charge standard price more than
No egregious price gouging.
Yeah, it just wouldn't sell because you're like, I'm going to buy this plushie for 12 gold. It's not going to sell. No one's going to buy it, so it's not profitable.
What have to do in Disneyland?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's probably because Disneyland.
There's a.
Yeah, well, when we make the fucking theme park, then we can up that.
There's a common magic item called Talking Dog.
Everyone counts
Yes.
Karo's impression.
I'm fine tuning.
That house is
Just if I could make
We
some-
call the roller coaster the mental health, and
Well,
we
I was
just.
thinking of finding a way to make magic map permanent so
Karo.
they could play back
It's
music.
Karo.
Yeah, that's what I
Karo's
think.
little fast.
the car thing they're in is Karo's for head. Just
But,
We've got the dodger, which is just like Erdan's one of them, everyone else is like blades and stuff coming towards it.
worst case scenario.
Limbs of Erdan. Sky.
We're already doing the fucking board game. I think that's enough.
Oh yeah, operation. Oh, not operation.
I think 5 silver per plushie would be profitable. If I've done my maths right.
I'm going to assume you have because I'm telling maths.
So that would make, worst case scenario, 5 gold a day, and it would cost 2 gold and 3 silver a day to keep it running.
Mhm.
That's just for the little things.
Yeah.
So I'll set that up. I'll get that money. Scoria, are you okay to handle the wages out of the profits from the shelf?
I can manage that, yes, of course.
Thank you. Let me know if there's any kind of problems, anything not selling.
Well, if you had a business manager, that could be managed probably more by
I'm
them.
working on that today.
Very good.
Once we've spoken to the business, who we hope to be the business manager, we'll probably send you a startup fee
Very well.
to get it all set up and running.
Let's see here. In fact, no, I think probably you will notice, as Igneous is talking about this, there's this kind of like proud look on Scoria's face. He's getting all businessy. And he'll basically just be here going and kind of showing people around, helping them set up a little area.
Right, I'll leave it to you.
Very well. And let us know if there's anything you need us to do.
Of course, and you know where we are if there's any problems, and that goes for everyone. If
I could
anyone's
not have
unhappy
made
with
a
something,
more geopolitical
anyone's
joke if I
unhappy
tried.
with something, come and talk to us.
I'll kind of give a nod.
I'd much rather know that you weren't happy and do something to fix it than you sit here and be miserable.
They'll
And
give
right now.
a small nod, and then they'll start basically heading off to work. Oh, he's gone.
2.5 days.
It's literally impossible to make a more geopolitical joke if I tried.
Oh.
Sam. What are you doing for the rest of the day? You 3, 4?
You should check Facebook.
I don't mind checking.
Oh, what have you guys done?
it's what he's done.
What?
No.
See what I mean? It's a geopolitical
Oh
joke.
my God.
But only certain people are going to care.
Oh my
I don't.
Yeah, let's explain it.
Let's
on
not
the-
explain
yeah, no,
it.
let's
Let's not. Let's move on.
Is this about
La 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 la.
I'll
No.
explain in
Yeah. Let's not do this. Let's play the game where you kill dragons, okay? Let's go and
We're
set
not
up a
doing that
mission.
much, though, are we?
Does the military buy my suits of armor?
They will, yes.
Okay, so it's day 3.
Mm-hmm.
Will they have bought? So I could have made them 2 suits of armor.
Mm-hmm.
Will they have bought it for like the standard stock price?
Yeah, they bought it for 1,500 gold.
Yep. Okay.
You just casually turned around and gave 1,500 gold.
It's not big, yeah, it's not big.
Well, I've had to buy resources for
Yeah.
it, so it makes some profit. I did my calculations wrong. Halfway through day 4, I would have finished making the
Okay.
helmet. So Celban will be occasionally going up to the young orcish girl with like a measuring tape and like trying to like see if I can like measure her head.
Make a charisma check.
Oh dear.
Did you ask to do this?
Yeah,
Okay, just
but
charisma
in
check.
like whatever languages she doesn't
Mate, it's not going to help.
Disadvantage charisma check.
Yeah. Okay.
The second one.
5.
She runs away and hides somewhere.
Is Modus about?
Probably.
Yeah.
Could you measure her head, please?
Did you go up to her with that?
Yes.
I'm always like a big vice thing, like take.
It's a joke. The hell's
I'll
tuning, isn't it?
I'll take the thing off him
No matter what.
and just like put it in a pouch and then try and
It's
find
fit
it.
when you tune.
Because I can detect thoughts
Does
for
Celban
free.
know that?
She's gonna go.
Celban being office, would he know that when you attune to something it auto fits to you?
Yeah, but I'm making something her size. So
Yeah.
I probably would know that. But.
Try to not make her fucking scared of the mechanical horse.
Persuasion check for me.
Is she a dragon?
Rebecca,
She is.
I've explained to you.
Yeah, I'm listening.
22.
It takes a while, but eventually she kind of like realizes that Celban's probably not going to try and murder her with this tape measure, and we're kind of very kind of oh my god, the word escapes me. Cautiously as well, cautiously will kind of like let you kind of take the measurement ahead.
Okay. Could you ask her what her favourite colour is, please?
Do you have a favourite colour?
Just shrugs.
What was Rack's favourite? Blood. Red. Make it red.
Thank you. And I'll toss it back off to the forge.
Okay. Karo, Igneous, Motus. Celban, you're probably too pretty busy.
Yeah, I'm just going to be incredibly on time.
Let's go find them.
Unless someone comes to get me to do something, like assume that, yeah. Or if anyone mentions stealing anything.
You head to Quincys.
Yep.
You see Quincy in the corner. The wife's talking to like a halfling, pays the bill. And someone goes, "Hey, you guys are back! I know it's early, but any drink, any food?
Sure.
What do you want? Do you want to get the menu with you again?
Just breakfast.
Breakfast? Oh, we got some breakfast, don't you worry.
Oh, I did do my maths.
All the protein.
So, in terms of breakfasts, what are you looking for? We got the full breakfast, which is 2 rations of bacon, 2 sausage, beans, eggs, toast, and a grilled tomato. We got the full breakfast plus, which is a double breakfast for the big guys. 4 rations of bacon, 4 sausage, beans, eggs, toast, grilled tomatoes.
What I'm gonna order is the big breakfast,
Uh-huh.
and then literally the biggest fucking steak he has.
Alright, that's going to cost you... we can do the owlbear steak.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you 3.5 gold, 3 gold, 5 silver.
I'll tip him 10%.
1 copper.
3 silver, 5 copper.
Yeah. We'll take that, we put it in. Let's start getting that ready for you. I'll get someone to get that ready for you.
And the Karo takes the double breakfast one.
No, that's 5 silver.
Okay.
Any food for Igneous this
Yeah,
morning?
Karo just drop a gold on it and leave it
Thank you
at
very much, Kara. No food for Igneous? No drinks for you to have?
You got a Guinness. That's more protein.
What's a Guinness?
This world sucks.
I've got a dark stout.
It's a
I've got
blended
bit of
blend.
black.
Dark style.
Do you want a mug or a gallon of that?
Yes.
Okay. You get your put a gallon barrel down and also a mug. That's 2 silver for a copper, please.
You know.
Especially up in maths.
Chaos wins out a little bit in Karo. He just says, Guinness is where you blend the penguin and the white stuff floats to the top.
Don't you dare. It's not a joke we make here. You're some penguins, you bastard. That's the line we don't cross.
Was that Matt or was that Quincy?
That's the god of the well. The well shakes.
Could actually do
What that means is that we need to go and find penguins in Icemouth.
You blend the soul on the white stuff floats to the top.
Yeah. Anything else you get you guys? Anything else you need for the day?
Just to speak to our friend.
Yeah, she's not here yet. She's probably
Fucking
still
just like
upstairs.
a full fucking table to myself. Push
Yeah,
the
in the
people
corner.
to the fucking side. It's an eating contest and I'm winning.
Yeah. There is an eating contest Quincy does.
Does he?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is 2 of every single meal and drink.
What do you get if you
an
win?
hour to do it. You get a t-shirt and your name on a sign.
Is
There's
there
only
anyone's
ever been
name?
1 winner.
Who is it?
Well, if they've been scratched out, you have to make like an investigation. check.
I'm happy to look at that.
I'm curious.
I can't tell you. I swore to secrecy.
Investigation.
I'm gonna guide
Yes,
you.
Cliff.
23.
23.
Ooh, no.
It's close.
4.
4.
It's just close to a 20.
Igneous. Okay. Let me see here. It's hard to tell because it's been scribbled out. But you make up the letters A and I.
Gotcha.
In where?
The A, there's like would have been a letter, there's an A, there's a space, there's an I, and there's a space.
Of course it's fucking him.
Yeah.
Who else is going to eat that much protein?
We'll just get to partake. The meal is free. If you fail, it costs how much it would cost.
How much would it cost if I fail?
That's a good question. It would cost. Also, it's a gallon of every drink. We get a lot of people come through here.
Wait, even the magic ones?
No, I'm just talking my ales, my just the ales.
Just
and
like,
drinks, don't worry. No wines, no spirits. We just got our ales and our soft drinks, so our water, our tea. Get free water, you can wash it down. Go drink a pot of tea, a pot of coffee, and just a glass of milk.
You know, I could easily do this challenge.
I mean, probably.
No, I know I can. I can just turn into fucking dragon form.
That
food is not.
No transformations.
No.
In your base
No.
form.
That.
And you've got to fit in the building.
That is-
Not to damage my furniture. I'm to sit at a table.
It starts fucking pulling.
No. We do it at that table. You put it to a table in the corner, a single candleberry that's bolted to the ground. You're the first to try that.
How far away is that from the door?
Maybe go a corner.
How far away from the door?
Like, oh god, 40 feet?
Ah, your neck's not that long, is it?
No.
Transform on.
What if we shrank you?
But then I would defeat the purpose of being big enough to consume the food.
What if we only shrank a little bit?
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how it works.
What? Oh, base form, no transformations.
Well, his big form is technically his dragon form.
Technically it is.
Panel the food or disintegrate it, put it in the drink and just swallow.
Nah, not now. Later.
No, I got a cost for you, don't worry, no one's done it for a while. So yeah, it's a gallon of every drink, so 2 gallons of every drink, and 2 of each meal. It's protein hell.
It's perfect.
So,
how did you end up with 30 strength? Wow.
you guys have some time before Glee arrives. I'll leave you to talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Okay.
A little bit of thievery. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna work out some money.
What do you want?
I'm gonna work out how much this would cost.
I'm still eating a bigger fucking breakfast.
So, Glee is someone I'm hoping to hire on as a business manager.
Okay.
But I did speak to you about maybe getting someone to help.
I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
I have a piece of paper and a pen, please, if you want to college.
Why do you look ticked off?
I always look pissed off.
Yeah, I know, but this time it feels like you actually are.
No.
Okay. I know you can't lie. Wait. No what?
No, what?
Please, if they are honest, say, Igneous, I am not cross with you for what you've done here.
I am not cross with you for what you have done.
Cool.
I noticed that.
Okay. Sure. Well,
Are you?
no, because it's you.
Keep that gas. Is this gas lighting? Close enough. Keep that gas lit.
I mean, if you say it, it's true, so.
I'm not allowed to like that allies or friends or people that are just.
Am I one of those?
Hopefully.
You would be considered that, yeah.
Okay.
For now.
No. Right, so her name is Glee. I've had a quick look through her application and it seems fairly decent.
I've liked to someone recently, but I'm not going to say who.
One of the party members? No, wait, that doesn't make sense.
34 gold, 3 silver, 7 copper. I think.
Okay.
I've done this for a while.
We'll do it at some point.
Alright, I'm like today maybe for fun. Come on, we've got a while to wait.
I've just eaten this breakfast.
I'll count that one as one.
Sure.
Is this really the best? Okay.
He shouts, "Get it ready, boys!" Oh, boy, they've really all quit. Thought about being attacked by a demon. Yeah. A bit of time will pass, you can team yourselves.
What?
I can see this going horribly wrong.
Probably.
Very quickly.
Probably.
Right when we're just about to meet. You know what? You know what? It's about the same feeling as what they're gonna have to put up with. I guess it kind of makes sense.
What do you mean put up with? I'm eating food.
That's not quite what I meant.
I don't understand.
I don't suppose you've ever had a job interview.
No.
I'll put it this way, the interviewer is not normally halfway through taking part in an eating contest
Why not?
when conducting the interview.
Well, wouldn't you just conduct the interview then?
I mean, yeah.
I trust your judgment.
Mm.
Even if it is sometimes fucked.
Yeah.
You're like in the top 5.
Is that just background noise?
Didn't
What?
tap people in town.
Why does it sound
It
like
sounds
an
like a podcast.
Yeah.
It's probably just people murmuring for a while and just being used.
It sounds like you're watching a podcast.
You're in like the top 5, so be happy.
Sure.
You actually rank higher than Heris.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to keep my opinions to myself.
You shouldn't. I don't.
No, you don't.
Truth is like that.
Karo, how you doing?
Oh, okay.
Is Karo eating breakfast?
He's just finishing it off, don't I?
Eat your breakfast.
Has
Simple.
Igneous eaten breakfast?
No.
Duty contest.
No.
Duty contest.
Caro hasn't got the funds to do the eating contest.
I'll pay for it.
If you pass, it's free. You have to keep
Yeah,
it.
but you know, it's going to be a roll involved, you know how I roll.
Nah, come on.
That's just how I roll. It's a tray
Badly.
of that ones.
Come on. Oh, I'll pay for it. Come on,
Oh,
Mr.
come on,
Come
guys.
on, come on, Mr. Like 18 Constitution.
Yeah, go on.
Alright!
You just
Two
see
of them.
Igneous just go, well, I maybe should move tables.
You should do it too.
I'm not doing it too.
Go on.
I got a +4 con over there.
Exactly, come on. I've only got a +2.
And +3 from you.
Come on.
If it's a chance to save or a check.
Come on. You know you want to.
So, is there a set price for
Give in to the chaos.
Not a set price, but
Okay, so
You want your work to have a fun environment.
Oh, if I'm making it.
Want your work to have a fun environment.
So,
Eyes on the prize, Igneous. Eyes on the prize.
Give it
Just
to
with like
chaos.
I can't properly interview a candidate if I'm puking my guts out because I've overeaten.
Yeah, there's no
Should
rush.
at least
And
eat
you've
some.
got to drink so much alcohol for
it's,
this.
it's in Xanathar.
Oh
You'll be
shit,
fine.
yeah.
You'll be fine.
No.
Carol forgot there was alcohol
There's
involved. He
alcohol.
dropped
Too
it.
late.
Carol's already signed up for it. It's going to be played in front of him.
I'm not doing this
Why not?
whilst drinking.
Why not?
Take no for an answer, dude.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't. Bit of fun.
I can have fun in ways that aren't self-destructive.
It's not really self-destructive.
This one would be.
Depends on the person.
Yeah. Exactly.
What were the rules again?
You got to eat all of it.
No.
I'm gonna
Not the
roll that,
side rolls, no transforms and stuff.
Yeah, no transformations. Not like that. Just you have to eat from. Yeah, that bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna order a pot of tea and some loads of tap water.
Yeah, pot of tea. We'll run you 5 copper and attempt for. Do you want a picture of water?
Yeah.
Just 5 copper.
Just
as well.
tap water.
Just 1 silver.
Just tap water.
Yeah, just 1 silver. They don't have tap water. They're just water.
So five silver total?
One silver total, sorry, 5 silver for each.
And I'll have that ready, and I will, in amongst this mountain of plates, like maybe I'll pull another table up so that it's just some semblance of separation.
Oh, there's loads of different tables. They're in the corner table.
Cool.
Like metal bolted
Yeah,
to the
I'm gonna
ground.
stay away from that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a nice, like,
2 dragons is going for.
Yep.
absolute nutcases.
I blame that one. Blame that dice. I said it's a 10, it rolled a 5.
So, we will start with the challenge. A bell rings and brought out to a table. They have to put more tables together or a lot of meals.
Good.
You see, being brought to your table, 4 big burgers. Have like these thick, succulent burgers with lettuce and tomato and there's salt on the side. There's 2 glazed buns on top. There's 4 of them put to one side. There are then these 4 steaks, which would be like these large elk steaks. And kind of on the side is a creamy sauce poured over with like basil or eggs on the side. The basil says eggs. Then this huge owl bear steak comes out.
I've already
you've probably
fucking
seen
finished
before.
one.
Yeah, only 3 of them got Julian one. Just a bunch of vegetables on the side. You have to clear the vegetables as well before you can. And then being brought out are these 2 giant steaks, not about the same size but look more fatty, with less protein. And then there's also this kind of huge, kind of like lobster. I've already been cut open to kind of the meat inside.
I'm gonna need it.
And there's 4 of them. And then there's these 4 pieces of like lamb with kind of fried potatoes on a bed. Fried potatoes and lamb on a bed of leaves covered in like a spicy fiery berry sauce. And then there's like 4 portions, kind of dark red rice, kind of thick, kind of spiced beanie and sauce with it. And then next to all of them, on a separate table, you see a bunch of a gallon, 2 of each. Well, actually, yeah, there's 2 of each gallon like barrels. First one you see is as this kind of they kind of pour it into a cup for you to start with. Traditional, ale, like a classic beer you see poured down. Next you see is a dark red ale with kind of like this spice smell to it. You see that dark black that you don't already have. Another kind of dark brown ale. And it's kind of like smoky, kind of like a aroma of smoke to it. Then you see a strong looking dwarven ale. Very similar to what you get Firblog, your shit is strong. Then the next thing you see is another kind of dark, better looking ale from like a dwarven brewery, at least that north in the city. Then you see Quincys special beer, it's kind of special ale with like a faint blue hint to it. And the final one you see is a translucent green spearmint looking beer. And there's then a picture of there's loads of water on the table for you. There's then 2 pots of tea, 2 pots of coffee, and 2 glasses of milk. Quincy goes, alright, gonna make it a competition between the 2 of you as well. First one to eat it wins.
Sure.
You get like a mini head start because you already eaten 1 meal. But he gets to eat 1, then you get to eat 1. If he gets to eat 1, then you go at the same time.
Sure.
Pick your choice, which one you eat first?
That one.
Yeah, you point to the...
Pick one of the steaks.
Yeah, which one? The elk, the white.
I'll go for the bigger one.
Do you want the one with the owlbear steak?
Yeah.
Alright, you can eat that. Takes you like a few minutes to read that. Okay, you've got 1 hour. It's not when I say now. The 6 buckets there. If you pass out, we'll take you to... We'll leave you here. No, just get you upstairs. Make sure you have to finish and drink everything we will be checking. You get a free t-shirt and your name goes on the wall. We take no responsibility for any injuries, external effects, or heartburn diseases. We don't cover hangover pay. Whatever, you sign these waivers for me.
Sure.
I signed it with his name.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. It's not legally binding.
Oh, you just take credit for it.
We cover no your employees come to us. We say it was all you. We do not cover any medical bills or clerical fees. Just most importantly, have fun and please don't bleed on my counters. Again. Are you ready?
Yes.
On your marks, get set, eat and drink. I need a voucher for that. He said, and he walks off and kind of rings the bell. I need you both, first of all, to make a Constitution check.
Okay.
Hey Quincy, how about ready, set, feast?
Nah, I feel like it's too obvious. Ready, set, dine. No, it's not too bad.
That's cocked.
Scran?
That was
Scran.
cocked.
I like Scran.
Ready, set, scran?
You got a better con though.
Yeah, not enough.
You're probably
Check.
alright.
I was a check. 13.
19.
Good start.
You both struggle throughout this, and none of you can keep it all down. You both.
Wait.
Oh. I have something.
So have I.
I'm gonna subtly cast protection from poison on
It's not a
myself.
poison effect. It's just eating that much food. It makes you sick.
Yeah. It makes you poisoned.
It doesn't. It's just you can't do any kind of bomb. That just wouldn't work for this.
As soon as I start
It's
Getting-
that's a fail.
And that's a fail. You can reroll it. Yeah.
What's the DC?
I can't tell what the DC is.
Well, if I can't get fucking 22 is the max I can
Roll
get.
the dice. You get a natural 20.
No.
What do you get?
It's a 4, but I get to choose. So it's still 19.
Still a fail. This is 20.
I'm gonna try. Hopefully, this is gonna work. From the book, Last Restoration. It rules with no transformations.
Do you know what? He sees you guys. Bastard. You can't write that down and roll again.
Fuck. Worse. It's 12.
He goes, oh no.
No, 11.
I now need to both make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Uh, 18.
I cast Restoration. I used the Book of Greater Restoration. 14. No, wait. Am I considered now lighter than this?
No.
You can pick fuck.
No.
That was hoping. That's 14.
So you fail, you pass. You're not drunk by the end of this. You managed to just about hold it. Can't get a bit tipsy. And we'll see where he ends up.
Greater res. As soon as I start feeling tipsy, I'll grab a
That's
race
not
for
how it
myself.
works. You can't drink that much and be super drunk. And I'll still have the sense to count.
As soon as I start going on to tips, I would do it.
Okay, you do
Because
it.
Karo wouldn't trust.
You do about 2 gallons of your beer. That's when that starts. And you still got like 4 more gallons. to
You'll
go.
do it after the contest. Because that's when you're gonna fucking
Yeah,
feel.
He's gonna have me fucking wander off before that happens.
No, it happens at the end, don't worry. Unfortunately, I can't find the table I used to use. So.
Yeah, it's got some stupid shit on it.
Kafra ended up resolving a generations-long tribal dispute.
Yeah.
Because
That happens.
That's amazing.
And we'll find out where that goes in a minute. We'll jump back over to Igneous.
You're about to get drunk.
And at this point, walking down the stairs, Igneous, while Lee's about maybe like a few minutes in, just ripping apart this food, you see a middle-aged-ish, maybe like late 40s, maybe a tiny bit younger, going to a 50 potentially, hard to tell. That's not what that is. A blue-skinned tiefling. I've lost her again. Fucking hell, where's she gone?
You'll be fine. You'll just get
She
married.
has this kind of a long black hair stops just past her shoulders. Excuse me. She's probably above average height with kind of this blue skin and these 2 red eyes, or very subtly red eyes. She's got like this white dress on and carries like a bag at her side. It looks to be filled with like books, papers, and supplies. She kind of looks around, looks at the table full of you on it, pulls a weird face, and then sees Igneous. Her eyes dart between. Probably Karo's like halfway through like eating a bit of lobster. Most is just kind of chugging from a barrel. She kind of just slowly walks over. I'm sorry.
Good morning.
Said a Volvit?
That would be me. Well,
Oh,
I'm
you.
Igneous,
Igneous, sorry. And are they part of your group?
unfortunately. They are feeling
Welcome to
particularly-
Karo's world.
They're feeling particularly
Doesn't it feel good to do to someone else?
Guys.
boisterous today, so they're getting their energy out.
I see.
It's less destructive this way.
Very well.
I believe that would make you agree.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, thank you. Extend the hand. So, yes, I'm interested in your position as a business manager.
What interested you in this?
Oh, well, I've done this a few times in the past. are you two doing?
What did you
I
do?
rolled for the drunk table. I got 100.
Oh, that's either really good or really bad.
Can't believe Karo just got married.
I've done this several times in the past. And I was looking for additional work. I see like something that would be quite interesting for me to do. And I read your application and I thought, consider it me.
Well, interesting is an understatement. I'll ask what businesses she's worked for, like see if I recognise any of them, see how well they're doing.
None of them sound familiar. They seem like minor businesses you've not really heard of before. You got the table there?
Yeah.
Can you send it to me again?
I've only got a pitch fit on Reddit. It's a bad. Unless you want me to roll again, it's.
No.
Oh, no, never mind. But yeah, sorry.
Am I about to fire you?
Karo's going to commit suicide after this.
Could you do me a weird favour? Could you screenshot the table and send it to me? Like the bits of it. So, we'll get started in a minute. Stop rolling for now. Because there's some other things on my hand as well.
Are we going to conduct a whole job interview here?
Yes. Unless you want to just skip through the basics.
I mean, that sounds sensible. I imagine that wouldn't be too fun to listen to. And I've never conducted a job interview before, so I don't know what I'm doing.
She will go through the basics. She'll list past employment. She basically agrees to be each day for work whenever and move around. She has no affiliations really. She says she's from Zakima, one of the Zakima Isles. Doesn't give too much detail about where she's from. She specifically asks about it. But yeah.
I will. I want to know where she's from.
She's from. What's it got? No. She is from. Oh, who's it from? It's Arthur. She's from.
Arthur.
She'll correct what she knows. Well, yeah, she's at a small town there. She hadn't moved to the mainland as a king there. Started kind of, running a few businesses back in the day and moved up and up and up. We're passing through Ceradelia on the way to watch and hard to find some work, and then saw a post and said she'd take it and stay here.
Has she got any experience with like being in the presence of chaos or like?
She's a tiefling. She's known to be around chaotic events.
Can look after herself.
She's not really a fighter, but you imagine that she'll be able to hide at least and get away from combat. She doesn't have any combat abilities.
I will ask how much she's looking for.
She kind of gives a base rate of what she normally charges, which is about 25 gold a month. What she has for.
Fantastic. I can manage that.
She will go, and yes, I have, I'll be excited to work with this, with Volvit Ventures.
Have you heard of our group before?
Yes, plenty.
Yeah.
I heard of you before. Which is not what you're travelling around. I much prefer when you're alone with this. Oh, of course, input on all levels would be appreciated, but yes, I can manage anything, any shops you own, any supply lines, etc. I can access some of them. I can basically run this business without you really knowing it's going on. That happens background for you.
That would be ideal.
I can always answer any questions if you want to bring things to me,
Keep
other
an eye on
sources.
things. Yeah,
I can also look for possible expansions as well.
that's ideal.
Yes, I will welcome anyone you put me in contact with and willing to speak with. Yes, I will be in the background for you, but do feel free to speak to me anytime. Essentially, this will just take place in the background. It's not going to be a constant we're checking in on, unless something happens and I have to bring it up, or you want to go and visit her to like push it and all that stuff. She will just handle that, saves you guys having to bounce around and worry about doing that.
Wonderful. I just want to make an insight check dead quick to see, like, kind of get basically an idea of how honest she's being, if she maybe has ulterior motives, if basically is she a spy, maybe she's affiliated with Granite, that's
I was
what with her coming from Zakima. Just gonna and I'll ask her like if she's very familiar with like the races the party members are from.
Yeah.
Which is a fine question because it was on the application form. 25.
Okay. She doesn't seem to be holding with anything back, answers everyone her questions. She doesn't have an issue with any of you really. Doesn't really seem to care. work for with. I mean, she's not like, you know, sneakily hiding information. There's no way of telling you if she's a spy, but from what you can tell, she seems honest. She seems like just like a business-focused individual. As for, you know, another general thing, you pick up, she's quite confident, and she reckons she's got plenty of experience probably around the place as well, so she could get like ties to Kima especially, maybe Jan Holt. She seems like a pretty confident person.
Cool.
And she's probably very good for the job.
Yeah, I will hire her on the spot. That only applicant seems decent fit. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So, just add that to Volvit Ventures.
For just DM to a group. Essentially, instead of you guys having to track it, unless you want to track it manually and do all of that and run it all yourselves, Glee and the people you've got already, like Scoria, etc., they will just run it for you. You guys at any point can ask me what's going on with it. I'll figure that out and let you know. Glee will be the point of call. She'll either contact you and be like, oh, this has happened, we need to change this. We're getting ready, we should introduce this, whatever. She'll just keep you updated with what's going on, which basically me being like, this could be an option for you guys to explore, this product, maybe don't sell this at the minute, whatever. And we'll just throw them in every now and then.
Sure.
You guys can have as much or as little control as you want. If you want to do more, let me know. If you want to do less, she'll just have that. But it saves you having time to run a business and a game.
Yeah,
Mm.
get you to run the business instead.
Yeah, I'll take NPCs to run it, and I'll just decide if things are going wrong. I'll make a few rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
And she'll be able to handle pay. She will send profits directly to you. She'll just gather all the information, and she'll ask questions. I don't want to run a whole massive conversation
Yeah.
with her. It'll take a while for the whole interview and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I imagine you just very briefly write down the address, where to send it to. She'll work with it. It can be like give him the money. He'll put it in like his little safe he's got, or the vault that he can start using. That might become a useful question to have access to that. Give it to her.
I'll tell us to put it in the vault, but to take any staff costs out of it.
Yeah, she says she'll manifest. She'll
Leave the
only send profit and stuff to you.
Yeah.
She'll basically, the money will be given to her. She'll then divvy it out, give it like the fees to suppliers, the manufacturing cost. She'll do everything. You don't worry about anything. She's gonna just run it all. It also means I just have to track somewhere and be like, yeah, it's going well, it's going well, it's going well. Oh, she needs to mention this.
Yeah.
It means none of us have to try and manage a business and the character out well.
I will pay her month's salary up front.
You'll take it.
I'll leave you for the month. We'll be in town for a while. We'll see how things go, and if you're a good fit, we'll keep going.
Go. Yeah, to play.
And there is the potential for a bonus depending on how the business goes.
I look forward to working with you.
I look forward to working with you.
Thank
And
God.
if you've got any problems, drop a note at the runner. We're not in all of the time. We tend to be out quite a lot, but we will see it eventually.
If need be, there are ways to contact you.
Yeah, sending straws and like.
She looks over and watches as Caro and notices Caro a bit sick, and Caro kind of follows suit.
Yeah, looks like a
Look,
bit
first
of
name, I
nesting.
understand, don't worry. Good, it shows the character of your group.
Yeah.
Been through a lot of shit like a couple of days ago.
Drunkenly shouts that across the room. And that's when you go, oh my god, I'm a lesser restoration up the first time.
I will give
I'm
a list
terribly
of
sorry.
all of the business ideas that I've already sent you, plus the like high scoria and stuff that's already going with them, and the links with Weathersford Blood and
Start to feel sick,
the
ask
whole thing.
Quincy for the kind of
I
code.
imagine Igneous is kind of a little.
I've got a little information pack.
She will take down. She'll start writing things down straight away. And basically, we can just talk about that. We might not mention it loads on the record because just more background stuff. But any important we'll bring up and mention, and then we'll figure out how much money you make for the month. I can track that myself with a few other things I track monthly on my monthly tracker list.
So I need to write down that I paid her for this month.
Question. How much does a +1 sword sell to 2B places?
Plus one sword is uncommon.
Yeah.
So you'll get about 250 for that. Yeah, I'll put it for.
Thank you much.
Yeah. I'm not sure. You can probably maybe try and barter for more.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I build a good reputation.
Caro!
Yes.
I need to borrow your thing. Your section. I can read what things do.
I got rid of that. That's
Everything
the
I've got her up.
thing.
For some reason, my laptop won't load it. It's only loading the first 6.
What are the projections?
You'll be fine.
No.
It's not coming through. It's fine. It's only really loading the first like few from it. I can't get on the actual thing.
You did summon things on this table that are a lot worse than what you rolled.
I'll see if I can get it on my phone. Yeah. So you've been drinking, Karo, and you've never really gotten this drink before, but something about Motus is just egging you on. You're like, you're competing against each other, and you see that t-shirt, and in your mild drunken mind, Karo is just, he just wants to win. What was the first? Well, the first roll was 100.
Yeah.
So you're rolling 2 more, and I'm combining both of these.
Oh no.
Good lord. Would you like to roll a second one for me? Or what have you rolled before?
Can I re-roll?
Reroll.
Yeah, go on. There's 100 options. I'm not really too fast.
66.
66. Okay. Okay. Next one for me.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad.
Bless you.
41. Is it with this
Okay,
happening
roll one of them again.
Okay.
Hang on.
with this happening during the day with people around, are they not going to try and stop me from this?
Even if your Motus is passed out from bombing up a lot of food.
What are you doing?
I don't know yet, but if Karo's going to go
Do you
stuck
wanna
out the
roll
door while
first or
drunk,
the second one again?
Yeah.
It's more the fact that we're not allowed to.
And yeah, you can't. This is like Karo and Igneous is gone.
You
Like,
fucking
when you go on a night out
when-
and someone just vanishes, that's what basically happened.
I'm keeping an eye on the table once.
Yeah, you watch it, and then Karo stumbles out, and you're trying to like watch Motus, and you look away, and like Karo vanishes.
51.
51. Do you want to roll the first one or the second one again?
I just did. I did have 41, rolled 51. I rolled the,
Well,
the 10 for the 50.
Okay. Fuck's sake.
I think you can mix those two.
Yeah. So
Oh wait, I think we've had 51.
we've had
I think
51
Heris-
before.
Heris-
Roll our 51 again.
Oh
Because-
come on!
No,
Oh.
we've had the Oh
No.
no, actually no. Leave
No,
it.
re-
leave it, leave it, leave it.
re-roll completely.
You were combining.
28.
Let's see if I can do that.
Could you read out the
Oh
effects?
no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, it's just the same name. You just say the name to fucking kill them instead of Karo. So, Karo, you wake up. And it's been like a day.
I mean, is that really the case?
No, you know, you'll always be. But you wake up. The sun's still high in the sky. And you're in like this, just outside of town. You get a trading caravan. And lying next to you is this kind of, human woman. And you're thinking, oh shit. Well, she's just kind of like also waking up. And in the middle of the floor, you see this kind of ritual set up. And there are 2 strange sandwiches. She looks at you. I'm sorry, who are you?
Who are you?
I asked you first. Strange man who I would put next to.
I'm still in my full place, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still everything on you.
Yeah.
You just like you last thing you remember is you were sick and you're like, I'm gonna finish this last bit, and you drunk the final sip of like the last bit of like Quincys ale. Like the peppermint one actually. And then you just wake up fully armoured, like your visor's down on your armour. Sword in you're like armoured up to fuck. Like the sword's probably like in like not in your hand but you wake up clutching it. And she's also like still fully clothed, just look like tired.
Fully up. You said visor's down. That's good. I might get to bullshit this.
Just saying me.
What's his name?
Motus, you're given a bill for 68 gold, 4 silver. No, sorry. For 68 gold, 7 silver, 4 copper.
Okay.
Adam can't remember the name and he can't find it right now. But he's going to give the name of the guy who is like captain when he was still in the military.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh, I've got his name somewhere in my notes.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere as well.
Yeah.
Is this the impulsive one that got loads of people killed?
Oh no, that was no, fuck it. I'm giving his name. I'm giving the general. I'm giving the
general. Oh, his name escapes me, but I'll find him.
But you know he's human. I'm giving his name.
Wait, no one could tell what you are because you're in like full plate, man.
I have a fucking tail.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the helmet would be sticking out because of dragon.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll still give his name.
Yeah, his name. I'll find it. God, when was that? That was ages ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, he hasn't
That
turned up
was
for a
not
while.
landing.
That's why I said, just give my name. So, like this woman comes and it's like, you did this.
She's like,
I don't
right.
give a crap.
Okay. I'm gonna go then.
I'm gonna do the same. Right.
Do you want one of these?
Put them. I'll throw a quick divine sense on it.
Oh, just a second.
But if the circlers, I wouldn't trust them.
Nice. Well, good to know.
I just turn and walk.
Yeah, she walks to your direction, like away from the city. And yeah.
So you family?
Motivational day. Which ends there.
Huxor, General Huxor.
Huxor, that's it.
Lesser restoration.
Oh, you last restoration. You stop being sick, but you feel like death. You're like.
On the way back, Karo got greater restorations himself.
Oh, Karo's fine. Like, Karo looks fine. Let's just Karo eat the sandwich.
No.
Karo feels it.
I find a bomb, I eat both the sandwich. Nah, I'm good.
That'll pretty much end Mokus and Karo's day. Igneous, anything you're doing for the rest of your day?
Now that the interview is done,
Uh-huh.
I want to do these. That's the only reason I wasn't doing it.
Alright.
That's the only reason you can get
They Quincy cleans up the mess that Karo and Erdan, Karo Motus made, dear Christ. Igneous' turn. He goes, alright,
Quincy.
you know the rules.
Lay it on
Again, we take your responsibility for hangover
Oh,
days,
of
illness,
course. Where's the
potentially
waiver?
rough as a cloud tree. You get the idea. There's the waiver. Sign away.
I'll sign it. I'm gonna sending on Vanadium and just say, I'm about to do something really stupid. Can you come and pick me up from Quincys in about an hour?
Okay. Should I bring Hawthorne with me?
Probably not. Leave Hawthorne.
You can't send me.
Leave Hawthorne with Finch.
Very well, I'll leave Hawthorne with Finch. Igneous.
I would like to
Carol.
pray.
You can pray.
When
Are
Karo
we
wakes
in
up,
a new
I'll
day
fall
or-
on his table.
Yeah. It's Igneous' turn.
Oh,
Avandra.
wait, is Iggy trying this challenge?
If I win this, it's gonna be really funny.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like an awesome prank, because neither of the other big lads could do it.
Make me a constitution check for me, please.
I'm gonna inspire myself as well.
Okay. You can add a.
You egged me on enough, but just this one. There was just this one
You
shred.
can add a 6 to your roll.
Ooh.
Make a con check.
Oh, that's pretty good.
10, 20, 24, 30, 31, 32, 30, 33.
Wait, as a check? Oh, wait, as a check?
Yeah?
Fucking hell.
Jack of all trades!
I actually got 2 after inspiration because someone also inspired Igneous magically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a d6. So Igneous, yeah, you do it well. Like you read it and you're not sick, but you still make a con save for me. For the
Yeah, of course.
this is just a straight d20. Straight con save.
Can I inspire myself again?
You wouldn't let me greater rest after that drink.
Yeah, you can inspire. That's fine. So yeah, well,
You wouldn't let me greater rest after the drink?
well, nah, that's fine. Yeah,
Fair enough.
straight con save.
Okay, I'm not using you then. Where have you gone? Where's my best one? It's the one that looks like that. There we go. Don't nat one me. Not great. Con save?
Mhm.
That's a 10.
D100 for me, please, Igneous.
Wonderful!
You pass.
It was a 6.
Quincy, congratulations, your name goes up in the board, but you are very, very drunk. And then get a
Is
free
that what you
t-shirt.
got? Is that what you...
No.
Oh.
56. Has Vanadium made it to Quincys yet?
That's amazing.
Please.
If it's lose all my gold, I'm going to be so cross.
You're losing something else.
In the temple, I think it's like, no, it's like a Vandra somewhere.
Yeah.
All your clothes are perfectly folded in a pile next to you. And you just hear like someone walk in and starts confessing their sins to you.
Well, I'm butt naked.
Yeah.
Well, I'm covered in fur.
You're still ginger as
Still
well.
ginger.
You're just kind of like in the corner, like hungover and confused.
Well, you're in confession, so you're naked. They're on the other side. They don't know who you are. So it's the whole fucking Catholic, they're next to you.
Yeah.
Or just like confessing how they like got drunk one night and ended up, accidentally summoning a sandwich with a random military fella. It's weird.
There's a joke about the Catholic Church in there somewhere, but I'm not going to go
There's a
there.
reference to what happened just then.
I know, but...
So, remind me what Avandra's things are.
Trickery, mainly trickery, like performance and pranky things.
Professionals usually have the thing you can move the screen aside as well.
Well, sometimes Avandra has her mysteries, and I have experienced myself that she finds pranks to do with sandwiches rather entertaining. So perhaps it is a sign.
Good persuasion check for me.
Can I inspire myself?
Sure. We hear this voice go, perhaps. I've never really been a follower of Avandra, but I've had a strange few days. Maybe I will do some pranks with a sandwich. Thank you.
May Avandra go with you?
And with you? And then they leave.
I'm just gonna get dressed and just giggle in the corner for a bit.
Pretty much, who the fuck?
And just kind of pray to Avandra and sort of like, thank you, that's so funny. They're gonna be seething when they next go to Quincys.
What did you do then, Igneous?
I'm going to put my clothes back on. I'm going to Dimension Door. Actually, I'll play a little tune and then I'll Dimension Door out of the Temple of Avandra into like the back alley. And I know the temple quite well, so I'll just
Into the alleyway you appear.
and I will totter home.
Alright.
I imagine I'm sober just with a headache. Actually, I won't totter home. I will go to Quincys.
Yeah, you're back to Quincys.
Is Vanadium there?
No, the sun has begun to set.
I'm going to cast Ascending on Vanadium and say I did do something stupid, but it worked out really well. I'm okay. I'm sorry that I wasn't at Quincys.
You hear, oh thank goodness we've been looking for you. That's okay. Just to get home safe, do you need a hand getting home?
I'm good, thank you. I'll cast it again.
Yeah. Okay, good. We'll see you when you return.
I'm just going to fold up my t-shirt and I'm going to tuck it in my bag of holding and I'm not going to say anything.
You make your way back to the manor. Erdan, I think you're doing, or you're just going to help with the...
I'm helping all day, and then... no, I'll wait till the morning to head back.
Alright. With that, day 3 comes to an end. And we can begin with the 4th day. We'll start with Erdan.
I'll say, Reyfron, I take it you're staying here.
Yep.
Okay, I will use word of recall to teleport myself to Cyrodilia.
No.
Yeah, you would recall back to the temple in the manor, isn't it? Well, is that on the manor? The word of recall point?
Pretty sure it was.
Yeah, must be.
You appear in this temple that you've not been in for a while, and no one's really been in for a while.
I mean, I mainly use it just for myself.
Gotta worship yourself sometimes.
And it's still kind of, it's probably a few hours behind, so it's still dark outside.
Okay.
5 minutes now if you wanted to. Just smash it.
So sorry.
The laptop if you wanted to as well.
Yeah,
That was-
when Erdan teleports in, he knocks the statue of himself
Yeah, you
over.
just how like a mug hits the ground as well.
I should have on top of that.
Is like Zizix awake? Or-
There's probably still got this What are you two doing? I to take my phones off you though.
No.
Show it,
Don't,
come on.
no, you won't like it.
No, I don't like it.
I will. Actually, I'm going to wait for some time. I'm gonna wait till it's sort of like mid morning, like 10ish,
Yeah.
and then what I want to do is I want to go to the poorer end of what's it? The Strux.
The Strux, yeah.
Yeah, I will use my Firblog mode to cast disguise self on myself to make myself look like a normal person, not particularly rich or anything like that.
Just a normal, average, everyday Firblog.
Appears as Erdan. Not very rich.
No, not as Erdan, but like a human,
Yeah.
a human man. It's like not any very actual.
7 foot tall,
He's
he's
an
average human.
I'm gonna go to the Strux. I'm gonna look around and see
Big
what needs are there here.
Oh, make an insight check for me.
Insight, okay.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
22. You look around and there's a few. You know, while the area isn't just completely abandoned, it's definitely one of them most abandoned, less well kept, just because that's the area it is.
Specifically look at like the people, like is
Yeah.
there anything that specific that the people look like they need?
I mean, education's one of the big ones. A lot of people are in like poorer jobs or not really any jobs at all. Crime's also quite rife here, so you know, defense, guarding could be useful, self-defense. Also just a bit of cleaning as well, like personal hygiene isn't always available. Anything else? Medicines as well, there's a bit of sickness going around, like there is exactly this time of year, but also in general. There's probably a bit more in the way of health. I don't know if the clerical wisdom from herbalism, etc. It's a bit of everything, really.
Okay, I'm gonna, so after my investigations, I'm going to head to an apothecary and I'm gonna pick up some herbalism supplies. I don't know if you have like sort of general herbalisms.
Yeah, there's like a herbalism kit or like one of them.
Oh, I've already got one of them.
But Brian will want to be using it for like a different reason. Or just spend like.
My goal is to help out with the medical issues.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
it'll be like 5 gold for a lot of it. I'll do a lot of help.
Yeah.
Good.
So you said education's one thing. I'm gonna go to the temple district. I want to find a temple to a god of knowledge.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long when you find a temple of. I forgot his fucking name. Ayun.
Yeah.
The goddess of knowledge. You find one to have.
I think that is definitely Motus. Of course, I would roll that on a fucking carousing table. Wake up naked in an art school. A group of aspiring painters are around you in a circle, committing your likeness to canvas.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
speak to one of the priests. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a particular idea that I want to run by you, since you're obviously a priest of Ayun, you're a priest of knowledge.
Of course.
I want to help the people in the Strux, and while I myself, I can deal with some more medical things. That's certainly one of my specialties. But one of the issues I found was particularly to do with education. I was wondering if there was a way that we could work together to set up some centres of education in the Strux to help the people there.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Uh-oh. Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
Hey, that's not a bad roll at all. That is a 15.
Crazy.
That's pretty good for you.
This
Cancelled out the guidance.
this human man, probably 60s, kind of short, balding, greying hair, wearing like white robes, kind of strips of gold, and they're kind of floating around his head is this kind of small stone. Oh, that is a very interesting proposal. I myself, as the priest of this temple, the high priest of this temple. Sorry, I never caught your name.
Erdan.
Erdan. My name is Priest Garland. No, I've used that before. Priest. God, my name's fucking blanked. Priest Levon. Terrible name, but it's a little name.
High priest, did you say?
The high priest of this temple, yes.
I have no idea how to spell Ayun.
I owe you.
I owe you that.
Just think of the irons.
Okay.
He's not coding
Yeah.
out wearing.
That would be an interesting proposal. Did you have any ideas?
Well, it seems that a lot of the people there are really working sort of low skill jobs, low income jobs. I was thinking maybe giving them the people there opportunities to be able to learn skills that could help them move up or help them get jobs that could, you know, earn them a bit more money so that they can help their families.
Yes, perhaps educating in more specific trades.
Yes.
Yes, that is perhaps something we can do. We would need some funding for this. The temple itself cannot just set this up immediately. We would need some additional funding, a sponsor maybe, to help do this.
I think some of my friends have been busy setting something up. Perhaps I can ask them about this. I'll see what I can do, but
Well, of course.
well, thank you. I think this will be a very good thing to do, and certainly would. I mean, I know right now the mood in the city is quite good given the upcoming celebrations, but certainly more for the long term.
Yes, of course. Well, do come and see me at any time with any more information. I'd be very intrigued to know where you take this. And of course, I'd be happy to provide any assistance I can for this.
Certainly.
And he gives us more back.
And then I will head out.
Blessings while you live on you.
Blessings of Halfway to you, sir.
I bless you.
I'm not,
He said blessed for a minute.
I'm not revealing that to general population. But I will. Security's another. This is just I don't think that's security's another issue. Perhaps I could speak with someone on the council about that. Oh, that reminds me of the election. Tarina wins. That could be something I could bring up with her, considering her work with the poor in the Southern Plains. Something for later, maybe. And I will head back to the manor.
Alright.
And I will go find Iggy.
Anything else anyone quickly would like to do very quickly before we wrap up today?
I've been reminded that I promised to do something that I've not done yet. I am going to look in my bag holding for something interesting, and I'm going to hide it in the city.
Oh, thank goodness, 'cause I was going to steal something tonight otherwise.
Let's have a look. The grenade. No.
Hide the pin.
Where's your 10%? While he's looking, anything Motus, Caro, or Celban are doing very briefly during the day?
Karen go to. Karen just go round a couple of the tailor shop. Actually, no, I wouldn't need to go to the military and get a uniform, dress uniform set up, and pick up his wages as well because he's got fuck all money.
Yeah, you would have gained. Let's see here. So it's been
send you a present?
Something like that. And I'll check in with the war council as well in case there was something wrong.
You would gain. Where's it gone? Where can we find it? There you go. Do you want to find it for you and I'll send it over there?
Alright.
So halfway through the day, I would have finished making the comprehend languages, which I would present to the young girl, but that might be a scene. And then I also remembered that once a day I'd probably go to Mandor's and try my mystery key on his lockbox.
Yep. Just roll 4d20 for me.
Okay.
And then you're going to very quickly do it for you.
Number
Actually, what
is
are
20.
those actually
Yeah.
doing?
So no, none of those work.
I want to try it again.
Right.
You see his name on the wall.
That wasn't
It's not even
24,
that.
was
Yeah,
it?
no, you walk in to go
I don't care. It's the competitive nature. I will conquer this in this
I
month.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think I.
Yeah, I think you have to.
If Karo knows you're going to do that, he'd go there, and if you get drunk, he'd greater res to knock you out of it.
I think that's a restoration would do.
Right, he's going for strength on it.
Okay.
Is Karen ally this then?
I'm counting. He gets some buff, but I'm counting him
Oh,
as
yeah,
an
sorry.
ally for it.
The contract for that one.
Yup, which I won't pass, but no.
No.
Oh!
We make this check with disadvantage then because I'm not sure one. But Kara's going to.
I can re-roll
This is it. Oh, yeah, sorry, we're rolling.
That's
That's
cool.
all right.
Bang on a pass.
There you go. You managed to stomach it this time. Get it down. Con save. Very well.
I think you also see on the wall.
16.
That's fast. 15's all you use.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you get Karo's 3 as well, don't you?
No,
Yeah, there you
Right.
they don't stack.
go. Right. And this time, yeah, you're fine. You're obviously hungover for the rest of the day. But
No.
It's greater res.
Okay.
The thing I was going to change, instead of going straight back to the manor, I would
Yep.
go to the coins first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll visit places like the Brothers Forge, Blood, Mandor's, the Apothecary, and I'll tell them about this scheme that I and the Temple of Iron are potentially setting up, and tell them that there would need to be some sponsorship, but there's a potential benefit that they could train up new workers.
Good persuasion check for me.
Are you sure you
Can I
want to
have
look
some?
after me?
Can I enhance
Because
ability,
this
actually?
could be funny.
You might do it.
Because I
And
would have
guidance?
just rolled.
Go on. Second one.
Oh,
That's a good one. Okay. No, it's not a 20.
that's a natural 20.
Yeah, you convince. I mean, the other that's not really kind of interesting taking an apprentice on.
And then you stop from happening.
No, pretty much everyone kind of agrees. Robert Ford puts kind of like, sure.
Are you still sure?
Everyone knows,
about
well, I
that?
think I could train.
I'm making clear to them that the temple needs sponsorship to be able to do.
Yeah, they can offer a lot of the Mandor offer very. He's more worked alone, but he can offer a few things. Kind of like a actual teaching place, and they will all kind of open the doors to a few, one or two, depending on the place, maybe from Volvit Ventures, to kind of train them up.
Okay.
I think we're wrapping up the day.
So, when he completes the thing, how mad does the place get?
Oh, it's dead. It's the morning. It's like 4 p.m.
I will drink all day
Okay.
because I rolled it and I want this to happen.
What did you roll?
I rolled number 6.
Let me read it first.
And I'll say once I've gone around the places, I will go back to the manor then
Okay.
and speak to Igneous.
Oh my god. Do you have a particular person in mind?
Oh,
There's only one person I've made an enemy with in
Yeah.
this city.
yeah. Right at the very beginning when we got arrested.
Okay, so. No?
Oh,
I've got an idea.
Sure.
oh no.
And we're going to pick up there next week. No, not next week.
In the fortnight.
The week after next.
It's going to be Celsius or something.
What are you hiding behind?
I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. So, yeah.
Make
we're
sure
wrap
to
up.
write down, because I might forget that Erdan
Yes.
is speaking with Igneous about sponsorship.
We're wrap up that. I'll do this all when I start recording. For today, Unless you do something very, very quickly.
I'm pretty sure that I still have some wheat-shaped toothpicks somewhere. So I will hide one of those in the city.
Wheat-shaped toothpick.
A toothpick with that looks like a sheaf of wheat.
Amazing.
Make an investigation check for me, Celban.
Find one toothpick and
No,
CC.
Yeah, I'm going to set a D6.
Oh.
Is it a 6?
Let's see. And I get to use my I'll use my tools for this. So investigation.
33. It takes you the better part of the day. It might take you most of the day, but hidden behind a small tree in what looks to be the main thoroughfare of this city is a single wheat-shaped toothpick.
Someone's going to trot over to it, pick it up, and just kind of stick it behind a little mechanical, like where a mechanical ear thing would be, and then wear it for the rest of the day. As he continues on working.
And with that, the day will come to a close.
Halfway through the day, I have made the helm of
Yes.
so I can do that scene next week.
Yes. Over next week.
And during this day, obviously, I don't know if
Yes.
you're speaking, so the day is not coming.
It's not closed. Never mind. I lied to you all.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. So yeah. Thank you. We'll pick up. Oops, I'm outro again. Skip fucking half the outro. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. We'll pick up not next week, but the week after. When we continue the last part of day 4 of the group's stay in. So yeah, before they decide what they're doing with the next leg of their adventure, waiting for the election and the celebration of victory. And we'll also go through Karo's outfit as well. That's always good.
It's just dress wounds.
Yeah.
Or the equivalent.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I've watched that. Never mind. We will see you next time when we sit down rolling. Bye, guys.
Bye.